Hello, Wicked Army. Welcome, PUBG Mobile community. Today we have Division A minor leagues, and I'll explain what that is in a second. But I want to introduce my co-host, Blacklist Zute. How you going, Zute?
What's up, guys? What's up, guys? First time casting. I am very excited. And yeah, representing Blacklist, I've seen Wicked cast some tournaments, and it looked like a lot of fun actually casting. So I reached out to Wicked, and he's like, "Yo, I need a co-host." So here I am, guys. Go easy on my casting though. First time casting.
It's
I'm gonna try
okay.
my best.
It's all good. Got to start somewhere, right?
Oh yeah.
So, guys, today we have the minor leagues Division A, and what this means, guys, is Division A and Division B are going to be streamed today and tomorrow. Division A today. And what that means is there's 16 teams in each division. The top 8 will form Division A next week. So the top 4 from Division A and top 4 from Division B will be Division A next week. And the top 8 in Division A next week gets a chance to get into the Pro League tournament, which is held on Saturday, 10:30 p.m. Eastern, most weeks. So that's going to be exciting for them. This is a good entry level if you guys are thinking about, picking up a squad and, going up with the big boys and calling yourselves pro and actually improving it. So if you guys want to sign up for Division B, which is tomorrow, go into my Discord link in the description and go to the announcements, and there is a post there on how you can sign up. There's only going to be 16 spots for Division B, so you've got to be quick, and just have some fun, guys. If you think you're good enough, you got to start somewhere. So, Zute, when did you start in with Blacklist? Let me tell me the story of Blacklist, how you joined them.
All right. So here's the short summary of my personal PUBG career so far. For the first month of the game, I just played it for fun, really. But I noticed I was pretty good at it, and I just climbed the leaderboards. And then teams started noticing me. They started reaching out, like, "Yo, do you want to join us? Do you want to join us?" And at the time, I declined because I was just playing for fun. But then I heard tournaments are rolling out, people are casting, things are blowing up for PUBG Mobile. Like, it is still blowing up, guys. So it's a very exciting scene to be in right now. And this is my first mobile game too. So I'm like, wow, people play mobile. But yeah, I was just grinding leaderboards. A few teams reached out to me. Eventually, I ended up on Blacklist, and yeah, it's just been going ever since.
He's a slayer, guys. If you guys haven't watched him play, oh my goodness, he is incredible. If you guys want to follow him, by the way, a little bit of a plug for Zute. Go to his Twitch. I'm going to put it right on the screen right now. It is
Thank you.
twitch.tv/Zute with 3 O's. He will appreciate the follow. If you want to see him in action, he is a killer in PUBG Mobile. Alright, there we go. I'm excited. There is currently around 16 teams in Division A right now. As you can see going through the list, some familiar faces that hang around my Discord. And it's going to be awesome to see some friends in action and see how they play. Do you see any familiar faces in the list that you're going for, Zute?
Any favorites that stand out to me?
Yeah.
Let me check. I mean, all I could really base this off of is who's got the Conqueror border.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
I don't recognize the names to be honest with you. So I have no idea. Besides the Conqueror borders, I have no idea who's good and who my favorites would be.
Okay, I'm gonna go for Team 3, just because I know a couple of the guys in there. So shout out to the Ace clan. And I'm with you as well. I'm gonna go. Put my bets on people in Conqueror.
Yeah.
So the format today, guys, is going to be best of 3. We're going to have 3 maps of Erangel. and it's all based on points. So all the details are in the Discord, obviously. But the top 4, if you're top 4, you get a considerable amount of points. And every kill is roughly worth 12 points each. So we're trying to not make it a bit of a camping match. It's more like, you know, give an incentive to people to actually go out and get some frags. So,
Right.
yeah, so
I will
that's...
say, from experience, in the last tournament, the kills do add up over a course of 3 games. You would think it's mostly about just staying alive, but the kills do add up after 3 games. So keep that in mind, everyone.
Yeah, it does. It does. So you don't want to be sitting around because you might not make it to the top, you know, 4 teams. So you got to try to get as many kills as possible. Guys, if you're with us today, make sure you hit the like button for more custom tournaments, and make sure you subscribe to PUBG Mobile and myself. PUBG Mobile is nearly at 200,000 subscribers, so let's get them in the stream to 200,000 subscribers, guys. And my personal channel is about to hit 180,000. So if you can give some sub love to both, then that's helping the PUBG Mobile community all around. So what do you reckon, Zute? We're just waiting for Johnny Soulslayer to give us the thumbs up, and we can watch some PUBG Mobile in action.
Oh yeah, I'm excited.
Gentlemen, let's ready to rumble.
We're ready to go? Oh my gosh. The hand of God has spoken. Okay, alright guys, we're gonna go 3, 2, 1. Oh, wait, what's, we got someone in team 1? Okay. Okay, alright. So there's 55 people. Some players, some teams are actually missing some players, but that's okay. They're gonna have to do a trio right there. But we're gonna go...
It's just one team missing a player.
We've got Team 7 and Team 10. Should we wait on them, Soulslayer?
I don't know. You know, we've been waiting all day. We've organized this. Let me just talk to the guys in the staff,
right,
and I'll be back in 2 shakes.
Yeah, 10 seconds, and we'll get going.
Okay. While we're waiting for them, just real quick. So, for the Pro League, the bottom 8 teams spots will be contested by the top 8 teams from the Amateur League, which is what we are doing right now. So no one is safe in the Pro League either.
Yeah, exactly. So that's starting next week. We're just forming...
Ready to rock.
Oh, we're ready to rock? Alright. So we're just forming Division A and Division B for next week. And then that week is when the Pro League teams are getting contested. Alright, we're going to start now. The teams had more than enough time to get started. Let's go ahead and start the match. Good luck, everybody. May the best squad win.
Exactly.
Now, Zute,
Yes.
what are your favorite spots to land in Erangel?
Okay. So based off my competitive experience in these pro tourney games, it's just to let the average viewer know, it is completely different from your standard classic mode. Wherever you choose to land, expect at least one other squad there, and nowhere is safe. Favorite spot to land for me would probably be somewhere with a lot of buildings, because if you have a strong squad, you guys will know how to play the buildings. Buildings are typically safer to play around, so anywhere with a lot of buildings, I would say, like Yasnaya, Georgepol, even Pachinki maybe, but Pachinki's sometimes really hot, so
Oh yeah,
it's hard to say.
It's a 50-50 chance, I reckon. So what's gonna happen, guys, after this match, after the best of 3 matches, there will be a custom open tournament, a custom game, just for the viewers, just so we can tally up the scores to reveal the winners. So stick around for that.
Yeah, so based on the plane flight path, you can definitely expect action military base, Novo, Pachinki, Primorsk, Georgepol, and even school in Raza.
So where would you go in this flight path as a pro player, as a pro team?
As a pro player, we're probably dropping somewhere around school, grabbing a car, and driving all the way to Yasnaya.
Yeah.
even that wouldn't be 100% safe either, because pro players know the same strats.
Exactly.
So,
Sometimes it's just worth going to a hotspot and taking a risk, because sometimes if you land on Novo by yourself or Georgia Pool, there is a lot of loot there to field a squad.
I agree. It's all calculated risk.
Exactly. Now look at the spread right now. We've got a lot of teams going to military base, and are people actually going to quarry or just bypassing it to go to Primorsk?
Yes, I see that. Yeah, 2 teams in military base, and like you said, no one dropped Novo. So your prediction came true. Sometimes dropping really hot pays off.
Exactly. Let's go to Team 9, who look like they're in the middle of military base with the other teams.
Alright, yeah, Team 9 and Team 16 are right on top of each other. We could expect some early deaths happening.
Team 9 is actually called the Chicken Clan. Let's see if they live up to the name. Oh, we have a phone call during the match. That's fantastic.
ASF Purvis gets knocked out with a Vector, and he's just got finished off. One person on Team 16 already down. It's a 4v3 between Team 9 and Team 16. AK Sims is also slightly hurt. I don't believe he has any meds on him either.
Oh yeah, I can see that. He probably doesn't have time to actually stim up right now. Looking around for the enemy. They're in actually opposite apartments. And one is actually out in the open. I'm surprised Team 9 didn't take a shot at him.
Yeah, AK Skill Spree. Yeah, he was out in the open for a little bit, but he's safe now. Team 16 is sandwiched. Notice how Team 9 does have catwalk control too. That is a great Overwatch spot.
Yeah, so they are a bit split up. We have a member of Team 16 on the outside. The guy on the billboard hasn't seen him yet, but I do imagine in a few minutes he will. Looks like he's chasing him now.
Yeah, we got King Sims on top of the roof. Risky spot, but he will be able to spot out players for Team 16.
So, in Zarky, Team 14, Team 5...
Here's an encounter, Team 9! Team 16 member is down on the roof and completely finishes off. The Team 16 clan looks like they're too far away from each other to assist.
Yeah, Skill Spree just got knocked out too. It's a 1v4. I believe Team 16 is finished. Let's check out elsewhere on the map for some more action.
Yep.
Let's go up to Zarky. There's 3 teams, all within close proximity to each other, fighting in amongst the buildings.
That's good. Yep, we're up to Team 5 right now on Nihal.
Oh yeah, this is a straight-up city skirmish, as I would like to call it, where it could last for up to 10 minutes even, depending on the zone.
Wow, there is at least 3 teams in this vicinity right now, and it's kind of a turf war. Don't cross the street, otherwise you may get shot.
Exactly. And I think this just goes to show everybody thinks the same way. I'm pretty sure all 3 teams thought, let's drop to Jarky. No one drops there, which is correct in normal classic mode. But this is competitive play, so everyone's trying to think a step ahead of each other. And this is the result, as you guys are seeing right now.
If you look at the map, no one dropped in Georgia Pool Apartments. So they went straight to Zarky.
Yeah. Oh. Zarky's actually one of my favorite places to drop because of that. But then again, I play solo squad numerous times. So I like to keep out of the way at the beginning and loot up.
This is a bit of an odd situation here. We've got Obi Crown by himself. Maybe he's going towards his 2 members now. Where is the 4th member of the Obelisk clan? I can't see him on the map.
Slicky YT, he's right on top of them. They're all together right now.
Roger, yeah.
And do notice the play zone circle. The zone is on the other side of the map of them.
Oh,
so
wow.
These guys will probably end up running into each other. Whoever finds the car first is probably going to dip out as fast as they can.
And you really do have to pay attention to the zone in these matches, because you can be so engaged in a gunfight that the blue zone just suddenly sneaks up on you. So you have to have a shot caller that actually tells the team to move.
I agree. It looks like Team 14 has exactly done that. They are deciding to just abandon the fight and to find a vehicle down the road, probably.
As you can see, some members are rocking the new finishes on the weapons. What's your favorite finish so far in the new update, Zute?
Skin-wise, I have actually yet to go through all the skins.
Okay.
I don't remember them by name, but I do recall there's some really nice M4 skin finishes. Oh, and it looks like we have Team 14, and they are just driving out. They found their car, and they are out of there.
All right, we're at Team 7. Looks like they have a compound to themselves. No one around them for miles, so there's not going to be an encounter here anytime soon. So, looks like we got people near Gatka, the Gatka region. We might have a look there, number 17.
I would like to point out Team 16 is the first team to completely get wiped. Those were the military base guys we were watching earlier.
Of course. I don't feel like Team 16 was working as a team there. They were very spread out. And they weren't close enough to support each other and revive, so...
I agree.
Is there, as a member of a pro team, is there a rule of how far you should be away from your team members in a pro match?
Yes, typically for Blacklist anyways, we have a 50 meter rule. We like to always stay within 50 meters of each other. But of course, during a gun engagement, sometimes if one person sees the opportunity to flank, you know, you have to break the rule. It all, but just 50 meters.
So 250 meters, did you say?
50.
50 meters. Okay, 50 meters.
200. If I was 250 meters out, you could bet that my team captain will be yelling at me, saying, "What are you doing way out there?"
So we had an encounter with 8 and 14 recently. One of the members of 14 currently down, unfortunately for the Obelisk clan. We have a team just down the road in a vehicle, so it's going to be interesting to see if Team 14 will see this vehicle traveling across the ridge there.
Yeah, they are taking shots. Team 8 is actually driving straight into them. Typically, a pro player do not see this happen, but Team 8 just does not care, and they're pushing straight in. This is going to be some hot action.
This is complete Zerg. So they've got members on the top floor.
Yep.
I wouldn't advise having everyone on the top floor just in case of nades.
Yeah, there it goes. There goes one nade. Great nades by them. 2 nades. Team 8 with the 6 nades.
Let's go to 14. Suspected they're about to get pushed. One is actually in the opposite building, overlooking Team 8 right now. And
Team 8's push was very successful. It's a 1v4 currently.
Yeah, Slicky is in trouble.
They definitely need to push and eliminate Team 14.
So that team was too busy looting it. I think they should have actually looked for the 4th member before they started their loot cycle.
I agree, but I would say Slicky also made the mistake. There. Oh, Slicky actually takes out the player.
That's beautiful.
And he finishes them off.
He's relentless.
That was a mistake by Valkyrie.
So Team 8 actually don't know where he is right now, and the second member of Team 8 is down in the corner. They're very close to each other. It's very nadeable. If Slicky has a nade, he could finish 2 of them off right now.
So our first crate is dropped, and we've got a lovely M24, a level 3 vest, and a ×4 scope.
Ooh. In what area is that located?
Just outside of prison. Team 18 is there right now, I think.
Oh, in case you guys missed it, Slicky just ended up nading another player. So Slicky is holding this 1v4 really well.
If he had another nade right now, he would completely wipe this team. And now they're engulfed in the blue zone. As we said, being in a battle and entrapped in a battle for that long, you forget about the blue zone, and they need to get out of there really quickly.
Yeah. I think Slicky just pulled into a Jeep, but it might have been out of gas because he got in and got right back out. And Slicky's actually deciding to camp them and potentially wipe out a squad 1v4.
Interesting tactic. Team 18 was actually very close to where that crate dropped, but they drove away and moved themselves into another city for loot.
So apparently 10 and 6 are close by. Yeah, they're very close. They're in Watertown at the moment. I really don't like fighting in this.
Oh, 17 and 22 are right on top of each other.
All right, we're going to go
17
17.
and 12, sorry. 17 and 12.
We got it.
7 and 12, sorry, I apologize. And it's a fire, but they've just wiped out that other squad. Team 7 is gone.
Wow.
Sorry we couldn't capture that action for you guys. It was quick, fast, and dirty.
7 and 12 was engaged. Let's go back to 10 and 6. They were very close to each other. And 10 is bugging out in a buggy. Getting away from Team 6. There is only 3 members. They're outnumbered anyway. And one of them doesn't have a helmet, so they're out of there.
Yeah. Quick update on Slicky. He actually takes out another player and kills them off. And he got all 3 players that drove off in a Jeep to like 1 HP, actually. Slicky almost with the 1v4.
Yeah, Team 8, Team 4 are still together, but they're way outside the zone. They've got to really hustle to get in there. Hopefully they've got lots of medical kits.
Right, Team 9 is in a UAZ. Heading to the safe zone. They are far right now. They need to get out of Novo, cross the bridge, and get in that safe zone and perch up, ready for some action.
Well, we've got another crate drop. This time, though, it's landed in the water. And in not a great place. It's off a steep side of a cliff. Just off of sort of southwest of where the farm is. Just above the main bridge that comes from Sinovka military base.
Yeah, not only that, we have 3 teams right around there. Expect a possible fight between 17 and 13.
Yep.
17, 30. Let's have a look here. Hang on.
Yep, right next to the crates. South crate, the one that's in the water.
Yeah, nobody's going to go for that unless they've got a boat.
So we're currently on DPEG at the moment. DPEG's crew. They're actually players that I usually play with on my Discord, and they're holding down these 2 buildings on their own with 17 in the southwest, probably getting pushed by the blue zone towards them. So this is going to be an encounter in the next few minutes.
Yeah. Do you notice how no one's in the white zone? Everyone is trying to play on the edge of the white. This was something that I also experienced in my first pro game. We always thought that the edge of the white is safe, and well, that's just what everyone else thinks too. Notice how there's only 1 team that's deep in the white zone, and that's Team 12, and they are just sitting pretty right now.
Yeah.
Over to Team 12. They are currently in a compound by themselves. I actually like this compound. There's a lot of height advantage on this compound, and some players even use the roof to their advantage.
Yeah, this compound is very easy to defend as there's a lot of different angles that you could crossfire from. So if you're holed up in this compound, you could bet that you have a pretty high chance of holding it off any other attackers.
And you can park the car in the garage for safety.
Yeah, I love Team's 12 setup actually. Notice how they're not all in the buildings. Some of them are outside and weird places you wouldn't think to check, like around the corner in the wall, and then the other 2 are around the building. Some is on the roof. They have a great setup right here.
Yeah, it's ready for an ambush with a vehicle going straight in and getting shot up.
I have to say, Team 9 of their military base, I'm perplexed by this tactic. One of their team members is down and is pretty much going to bleed out.
Team 11 is on pursuit on Team 17. They are shooting at the vehicles right now, going up the ridge. This is going to be a hot pursuit. One of the members of the 17 is down. Oh, wow. They have blown up the vehicle and knocked Team 17 out.
Wow. That is incredible.
I love those epic car chases. I love it.
And they're stopping to loot too. That just reminds me of the car chase I had a few weeks ago when Wicked and I first met, actually.
Yeah.
That was a fun game.
I think he blew up the Wolfpack, your Blacklist blew up Wolfpack in the vehicle.
It was Wolfpack indeed, yeah. That was funny. It was on that fateful day that Wicked and I met, and he knew of Blacklist.
Yeah. Alright, so they're hopping the vehicle right now. They are close to school, and
Team 6 and Team 14 are right next to each other, I believe, by the way.
Let's have a look at PO.
Oh, actually Team 14 is... Oh, Team 14 is Slicky, the sole survivor from Team 14.
He actually survived that 4v1?
Yes,
It's not,
he did,
it's not,
he did.
It's not good though, he's going right by.
Oh wow, this is the ambush area! He is in trouble! Slicky is... Wow, Slicky, 1v4 situations. He is having sweaty hands right now. And he's got the space bucket on, level 1. And there we go.
He's down.
Crossfire knocks Slicky out. Rest in peace, Slicky. Good effort though. Good effort.
If we had a vote for the most unluckiest player of this tournament, I would have to say it's Slicky. He went from a 1v4 straight into another 1v4.
And it was an ambush situation too. They were ready. They were ready for someone to drive in. So everyone in chat, rip Slicky. We will remember him always.
Alright, this new white circle is interesting.
Still 12. Team 12 is in a great spot.
Exactly.
And Team 10. Team 10 is also.
Yep. Who's the furthest out of the zone at the moment? There's members of Team 3. Let's see what they're up to. Ace Clan has decided to come in for a late entry. But they do have a UAZ in hand. So they will be rocking up northeast of the circle, close to school.
There's going to be heavy engagement on the south side of the white circle. We already have Team 13 and Team 11 right next to each other. Let's go take a look and see what's happening there.
Team 18 is now in a vehicle and they're driving towards the engagement area. They're actually just passing Mansion now.
Oh, Team 13 hits a deadly rock. Come on, we've all done it. We've all looked at the minimap and hit a rock or a tree or a deadly hay bale. So, well, I know I have anyway.
I have to. That is why I do not drive for the BL team. Just so everyone knows, I am not the driver.
Yeah, Wolfpack says to me, you can't drive Wicked, you're not allowed.
No, especially not after that last stream.
Oh, so this is interesting. All the teams alive are currently in the white circle now. So this is when we're about to see gunfights everywhere, left and right.
I think Team 11 will be the closest one to encounter because they're close to 13 right now. Yep, Team 13 is off to the north. If they come into this compound, Team 11 may be ready for them.
Team 3 is overwatching the crate that fell earlier between them and where Team 12 is located. And it's actually in a good position, down in a gully and clearly out of line of sight.
Thank you very much for the donation. Much love, guys.
And that crate's got an AUG in it, and ×4 scope, and a full medical kit.
Alright, so Team 13 and 11 are locking down these compounds. I don't think they'll move. I think they're going to play it safe, wait for this the new zone to come in, and then make their move.
I would like to point out, I believe Team 18 is probably the only team deciding not to play in a building. this could go both ways for them. I believe all the other squads are holed up in a structure right now.
Yeah, they are snaking in the grass. Thank you, Electro Fire Wizard, for the donation.
I would like to say for Team 18, this is a strategy that I have not messed around with too much, since most pro teams will like to elect to just hunker down in a building. But when everyone's doing the same thing, sometimes the unorthodox pays off. So I like to keep a lookout on Team 18 and see how far they get in this match.
So Zute, I notice they're wearing all white here. Is there... Do you as a pro player, does it matter what clothes you wear on a certain map?
Oh, our team has actually discussed that very lightly. It does affect it a little, because sometimes in our callouts we will say the guy in the red is moving west, or the guy in the red is running out of the building. So if everyone's wearing white, that's one callout that the other enemy team can't make. But I believe the significance of that is very minimal. And what's more important is you wear clothing that matches your terrain more than anything.
So
it almost looked like Team 11 was going to push on Team 13, but Team 13 bugged off. But they're actually driving right towards Team 9. Team 9 and Team 13 are driving towards... It's going to be a head-and-head here.
Alright, we've got the Chicken Clan coming to the northeast. And I think Team 13 has the better position. Because Team 9 will be in the open field very shortly with only a few trees to give them cover.
Yeah, they have a lot of open ground to cover, and that's definitely not a good tactical position to be in.
No, it is not. This is why I think you should always try and have a car ready.
Now let's see if they're going to go for it. See, Team 13, there's a crate dropping right behind them.
This is a perfect situation for Team 9 to have smoke grenades. What's your tactics on smoke grenades, Zute? When is it the best time to use them? And when is it not?
Smoke grenades, I believe, use them only when necessary, because sometimes it gives away your position.
Hey guys,
Team 9 is taking out members of Team 13.
Team 10 and Team 18 are engaged right now, and it's a hill fight.
We've got Team 13 and Team 9, so Molotov has been thrown. Frenzy is down in the bottom of the building. We got Grimmy up the top with D-Peg, and we got Notch actually reviving Frenzy right now. Shots have been fired. They can see them through the windows. This is not looking good for the guys in the building, which we thought had the advantage. But Team 9 is popping shots in different directions, and they need to find them quickly. We have another team approaching.
Team 10 and Team 18 are in very close proximity, and also they're 3 on 2 right now. They've been throwing Molotov cocktails. The team is also, they've taken 2 of their members out. Team 18 has taken 2 members out.
Alright, D-Peg had a few shots on the Team 9 member on the hill, doing the pro lean. And we got Frenzy and Grimmy on the top.
And I don't think they're going to make it to the white zone either.
Oh yeah, they're going to be pushed out and engulfed in the blue zone. I think it's alright. I think Team 9 is about to go night-night. Blue zone is going in. They have to be into the safe zone, and they will get shot as soon as they do. D-Peg has eyes on them. Got the Chicken Clan doing some action in the distance. Let's go over to them.
Team 10 is sandwiched between Team 18 and Team 6 right now, actually.
Team 9 and one of the members from Team 9 has run right into Team 13, like directly.
We got.
And he's smoking the house. One of the guys is down already. Smoke has been deployed.
Right,
they're in a house-to-house fight.
Team 12 and Team 11 are about to engage. They both drove in the same compound. We're going to have a building takeover right here. Let's see how this plays out.
Yeah, let's have a look.
Team 11 and Team 12.
Oh yeah, they're right in the same building.
Move first. They jump out of the building and take one person out.
Oh, one is totally taken down. On the outside, there's all is happening on the top floor. Team 11, one of the members down. Team 12 is stuck between 3 members, stuck in the room by himself with another member. He is down. That member cannot be picked up without the reviver getting shot at.
This is insane. It is down to a 1v1 right now, where each team is just struggling to pick up their team members. So far, it looks like there's 3 alive, and they're gonna all pick each other up, possibly.
It looks
6 as well.
It looks like a team 2v2 situation in this building still. One is knocked. He's 3/4 health. And one is in the balcony.
Is stuck. He is not safe to crawl to safety.
Quite an interesting engagement here.
Wow, what a move by video games. He hops out and walks on the side of the building to peek through the door where they thought they were safe. And he gets both of them. That was an amazing play. I'm actually going to have to take a note off that one myself.
Did he just do a parkour action alongside the building?
Yes, indeed he did.
Wow.
That was amazing.
I
would say SR are my favorites right now.
Great action up on the hill with Team 8 and Team 6 there. It's a 3-on-2 right now. There's a huge smoke cloud. They are fighting tooth and nail.
Oh, wow, yep. Team 18 doing really well with the smoke grenades. They are concealed in there. Team 6 put up their smokes. One is down on the bottom of the ridge there, and we've got one member alive. The blue zone is coming in, and he has to get out of there. He has to get out of there. Drop shot is down. And Team 18 is going to protect the border here. Team 6 will have no chance. Drop shot is about to die. But they need to get out there very shortly. Because, oh, he was so close.
And, yeah, wow. And the thing is, just below them is Team 5. Team 5 is just below them. And they're all medding up and trying to get healed up.
Yeah, I don't believe Team 18 knows Team 5 is right down the hill from them south.
No, they actually were being shot on by Team 5 members, I think.
Alright, Team 5 is medding up, putting the stimulators, the painkillers is being taken, and also an energy drink. Ready for battle. Team 3 are ahead of him and Team 18. And I think he's going to snake it all the way up there. I would.
It's interesting. Team 12 is playing the Sneaky McSneakerson and hiding and not actually engaging the other two teams.
So Team 18 is also doing the same thing.
I believe Team 12 is probably the most experienced team from what I've seen, especially with that sick parkour move. But I would do the same thing Team 12 is doing. In the last final circle, I think it's best to push in as late as you can and have all the other teams fight it out.
Oh yeah, let them kill each other. Why waste yourself?
Yeah,
Team 3 here has also got an Overwatch. I think they have an idea of where Team 18 is. They're spread out along the ridge, opposite Team 18 on the other side. So 18 is really being sandwiched between 5 and 3.
Team 5 is getting demolished right now by Team 18.
Yep, they are wiped out. So I think Team 3 and 18 have the best positions on the top of the hill.
Yeah, Team 18 actually still has a zone. Everyone else has to push in. And it is currently a 4v3 versus 2.
I do not want to be on the bottom of the hill right now.
Very interestingly.
Pushing up the hill is going to be hard for SR. Yeah, they're all going to... It's a bit of a Mexican standoff right now. They're not moving until the safe zone gets closer. There's one in the middle!
Oh.
Yep, Team 3 is going to engage with Team 18 pretty soon.
Oh my god. Team 12. They're actually at the crate that's at the bottom of the hill, and he's in a ghillie suit.
Oh, he just got naded! Team 18 just got naded! Oh. They know where they are. They're flanking them on the right side and going down the middle. They look like they're in a V formation right now. And they're about to get... Team 18 is about to get knocked. One of them goes down.
Team 3 with a great split on their push, but one of them gets knocked. Alkaline doing a solo push against 3 players. He's actually running into the smoke. smoke.
Oh wow! Another nade goes down. One of the team members completely killed off, and the other two are snaking, panicking. They need smoke grenades to conceal them, but they may have run out.
Members of Team 12 is on their left flank.
Wow.
At a great distance apart. One of the team members of Team 12 on the left flank actually has a ghillie suit.
And yep, now it's a 3v2 between Team 3 and Team 12.
Yeah.
Team 3 definitely has the advantage, but let's see where the next circle ends.
Here we go. Last two. The Team 12 member is about to go down. 3 vs 1 at the moment. Oh my goodness! No. SR takes it out! Woo!
Wow.
What a beautiful play.
That was indeed. SR Video Games. I would say he was the MVP of this game with that sick parkour move. I won't be able to get over that anytime soon.
I wish I saw that properly. I didn't have the camera angle on it, but I could see how he was climbing on the ledge just to peek over and shoot those guys through the window. Is that what happened?
He was out on the balcony, and he hopped the balcony and he held backwards as he was falling. So his feet caught on the little ledges outside on the building, and he just straight up walked to the window, peeked the last two guys who were watching the corner peek angle, and just mowed them down. It was amazing to watch.
Wow, that was amazing. The chat, let us know which team were you going for. If you have any friends in any of the clans right now. SR wins the first match. Second place is Ace, and third place goes to Surf's crew. They get considerable amount of points being in the top 4, and it just depends also on the kills. It looks like Team 3 has 8 kills together, so that's going to give them more points over the players that only had 1 or 2 kills between them. So good first match. I thought that was very exciting.
Yeah. I was quite impressed actually at the level of play that I was witnessing.
I know
really good.
I know.
Like to say.
Yeah, go Zute.
Sorry, go ahead.
Go Zute.
Okay, I would just like to say, why is SR not in the pro bracket? They are by far okay. Let's look at this. SR gets first. One of their players gets 8 kills, by far the most amount of kills on a single player, and then they also have the top kills as a team. And out of the whole match, they are at another level. It's very apparent from this first game anyways. Maybe they had a lucky game, but I'm willing to bet they're going to get very far in the second game too.
I agree with you, Zute. I think that the pro teams better, some of the pro teams better pick up their socks, because SRT is coming knocking at their door, and it's not politely.
Yeah. I'm watching this firsthand, and I am like, these guys are definite contenders.
All right, I'm going to set up the next match. So you have the floor, Zute.
Oh, okay.
So guys in the stream, just remember, it's going to be about 10 to 15 minutes before the next match, so that all the teams get a little bit of chance to set up and get themselves prepared for the next one. Just hang on and listen to the soothing tones of Zute. And if you guys didn't know, there is a 5-minute stream delay, so it's a little bit. It's not attractive to watch a stream snipe another team, because there's such a big delay. There's not even a point to do it, because that team is probably bugged out already, or they're probably right in your face. So there is a 5-minute stream delay. That's just to protect the teams from cheating. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. So yeah, the stream delay is great for competitive play, but not so much for us broadcasters, because we can't interact with the chat properly. And since Wicked is setting up the next game, it's up to me to entertain you guys while I don't even know what you all are saying. So I'm just gonna say this now. Can I get some blacklist hype? So we're not in this tournament.
Always plugging.
I'm not able to see it, but I'll see it eventually, I believe.
Always plugging. Always plugging.
I gotta represent, man.
Oh, Sakamai, I'll say.
And that's my girlfriend Sakamai in the background. You guys might have played with her. She plays PUBG a lot too.
Okay, I'm gonna drop down to the staff chat for now.
Can you also check your DMs also, please?
Yep.
we have this downtime, I'll just ask some questions for the chat, even though I won't be able to necessarily see them. But based on what you guys saw, who do you guys think is gonna take the next match, and who do you guys think will take the overall tournament out of all 3 matches? It's very apparent SR is a favorite right now, but based on my competitive experience, sometimes you could just land in a bad spot, sandwiched by 2 teams, and get taken out very early. So anything could happen. Anybody could still take the tournament with 2 games left, honestly. But SR is looking good. SR is definitely looking good. I would also like to say these are open signups for any team. Please join the Discord. I believe it is linked somewhere on the YouTubes. Try scrolling down in the info section, but these are open signups for tomorrow anyways. 16 teams. They will be filling up fast. If you guys are enjoying this and think you guys got what it takes to beat some of these guys out, please do sign up. The more traction we get, the bigger this game blows up, and it's just everyone wins. Honestly, you guys get to have fun. Broadcasters get to like broadcast more games and just participate. And how's the game setup looking right now?
I'm just handing out the password now to the appropriate people.
Okay.
If you guys didn't know what SR meant, is their Steel Rain is their full clan name.
Okay, Steel Rain.
All right, I'll be right back. Just gonna go and
Okay.
give the password out.
Real quick, the audio is streamed from you, right? Not from this channel we're in.
Exactly.
Particularly?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm actually just gonna message. Hang on.
Okay.
I think that's the best way to do it.
All right. So how's everyone enjoying my first time commentating so far? Could I get a 0 out of 5? I will be watching this. I believe I could watch this back on YouTube, correct? To see people's comments and everything.
Yeah, we'll be on the PUBG Mobile official and also my channel as well as a VOD.
Okay. All right. So I will be able to see your answers, just not as of right now. But I will watch the stream back for all you guys. Any fans out there? Hope you guys are watching.
I'm sure there's plenty of Blacklist fans out there.
Oh yeah.
If you guys didn't know, Pro Leagues commence 10:30 p.m. Eastern on Saturday. I believe it'll also be on the official channel. If you don't want to watch it there, you can also watch it on my channel as well.
Alright, so during this downtime, I'll explain again real quickly for any of those who have missed it in the beginning of this stream. So how the pro/amateur tourneys are gonna work is this. So right now we have 16 teams in the pro tourney, and we have 16 teams in Division A of amateur, and we will have 16 teams in Division B of amateur, which will be played tomorrow. And Wicked, do feel free to step in if I make any mistakes while I explain this out.
No, Division B. Yeah, Division B is tomorrow. Yes, that's correct.
Yes, Division B will be played tomorrow. I believe around the same time, right? 10:30 p.m. EST.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay. So what we're doing is the top 4 teams from Division A and the top 4 teams of Division B will play next week, I believe. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct as well. Yes. It's like a bi-weekly cycle. So this week, Division A and B, we're just seeing who are the top 8 in both, and the top 8 in Division A and B will be the top 16 teams to make Division A next week, and the top 8 of Division A will be able to compete on the bottom 8 of the pros, so they have a chance to contest their spots to play in the pro league.
1 second. So we're getting 4 from Division A and 4 from Division B. So there's 8 teams out of the amateurs that are competing next week, correct?
That's correct. Yes.
Okay, so are we taking the top 4 then out of those 8? Because you mentioned top 8 out of those 8.
So it's top 4. So the top 8 of Division A will face heads with the Pro League bottom 8 to contest their spot. All the information is in the Discord. So you just go to the Discord in the link in the description, and you'll get the info there.
Okay.
It's a lot to take in, especially for viewers that have just joined us today. But it'll be all explained in the Discord, and you just ask around, and people will point you in the right direction.
So basically, all the info is in the Discord. Everyone join the Discord, because Hey obviously does not know what he is saying, or he is a little bit confused. But yep, links and info down below. I believe that's a catchphrase YouTubers say pretty often. I'm just a Twitch streamer, so
I do have to cover the password real quick. There we go. If you see that subscribe button, it's just to protect the password from leaks. That's all, guys. That's why it's there. I know it's annoying. I'm gonna have to leave it there because it's just for safety.
Okay, by the way, how am I sounding throughout the stream, Wicked? I did have someone message me saying my audio input level is a little bit low and it's kind of hard to hear me.
You sound fine on my end. I can
Okay.
Let's see if I can turn you up a little bit on Discord.
Okay then.
At the moment, we're seeing teams filling up for match 2. Obviously, SR is now one of the favorites. I see chat blowing up with SR.
Okay.
So we're about to, upcoming stars going to the pros. SR might be up there in the near future.
I could definitely see them being there.
A lot of players a lot of comments are excited for the Pro League on Saturday at 10:30. I last week I had like a record stream. It wasn't on the PUBG Mobile official, but there were so many people turned up to watch the pro tournament. And if you guys want to watch that, it's on my channel. It's a VOD. There was around 18 pro teams in the one match, and it got hectic. It was one of the most exciting tournaments that I ever casted, and there was some really good plays by some really top teams. So.
Oh, and by the way, Wicked, if the room is set up, could you DM me the info?
Yep, roger that.
Okay.
So guys, this is like a guinea pig round. So this is our first time holding the minor leagues. There will be mistakes in this stream, and obviously we'll fix that for next time. It's all a learning experience for us. It's all new to us. We're trying to push the PUBG Mobile esports movement, and I think we're doing good so far. All right.
I think this scene definitely has a lot of potential, and with people like Wicked casting and organizing everything, of course he has a whole team behind him. I think this is gonna go pretty far. And also coming from a pro player's perspective, I think this scene is growing at a great pace.
What do you think the transition, how will the players deal with the third person to first person transition? Because we all know that first person is mostly likely the way to esports, right?
Yes, first person is the way. But as for the transition, well, I can only speak for Blacklist, but every time we play, we're playing first person. We know this tournament's coming up in third person, but we still play first person because we know in the future, when there's money being played for, it's going to be under first person. And so by the time first person hits, I think all the teams will be pretty comfortable with first person. And I would say, as a competitive player, I would prefer first person way more because I believe pushing into the circle when you need to push will be easier because there won't be corner peeking pre-fires, which is the most annoying thing to deal with right now with third person.
Yeah, and with the first person, I believe Erangel, right the last circle, isn't as campy anymore because you actually have to kneel or stand up to actually have a visual on the enemy. So I think it's fixed that situation really well.
Yes. I will say though, there are sometimes there's like a small break in the grass patch that if you could find a sweet spot and you go prone, that could play big too.
Yeah. But that in that situation, you'd have to be in a perfect spot with a little bit of a ridge overlooking the field of view. Otherwise, yeah, you gotta stand up or kneel.
Yes. Would you happen to know if I believe the spectator will still be third person view, correct? Since we are just spectators.
Yeah, we've only got third person for now for custom games. So hopefully PUBG Mobile, get the first person going. I think that's going to be super hype when those tournaments happen.
Yeah, and I also want to say, if you guys support this PUBG movement, if you guys like the updates that are coming out for PUBG and everything, just throw more money at them so they get these updates out quicker, so we could get our first person tournaments going, so we could get more exciting things going. So shout out to Tencent, I believe, who are the people behind PUBG Mobile currently.
Yeah, and make sure you also hit the subscribe button. Let's get PUBG Mobile to 200,000 subscribers by the end of the stream, by the end of the VOD of the stream. I believe we'll make it.
How close are we currently?
They are currently at 198,000, give or take.
Oh wow!
And my channel is 400 away from being 180,000. So let's go.
Only 400 away. I think that's possible to do by the end of this tourney broadcast.
So Delta, there is no room password. It is only for the people that registered for the minor leagues. There will be one custom game for the viewers at the end of the best of 3. That allows for you guys to play, obviously, and have fun. I'm sure some of the pro clans will be in there as well to have fun. And also, it allows the moderators of the tournament who are working behind the scenes to tally up the points to give you the placings all around in the minor league tournament today. So it looks like the teams are filling up, and we got a couple spots to fill up first, and then we should be ready to hit start. So be patient, they'll be probably a few minutes away.
So, how's your day been going, Wicked?
You know what? I woke up, had breakfast, and straight into PUBG. That's my day so far.
That sounds like a great day.
Yeah. So if you guys don't know, I live in Australia, so it's currently 1:40 p.m. My time. I woke up around 10 a.m. because I was setting up the tournament stuff last night. If you guys didn't know, this minor league tournament was made in one day. We decided to do it. We had Enemy Prof and DA Daddy Salty and also JC and the God from Blacklist organize it, and we just got it done. Also, shout outs to my moderators as well, Soul Slayer, who was a hand, the hand of God when it comes to starting the tournaments, because he knows when to start it. He also has a lot of behind the scenes, hands on with the tournament. All right, looks like we're nearly ready to go.
Setting up a tournament in one day and having 16 teams participate, that just goes to show how eager this community is to compete. It's honestly a great sign.
Yeah, I'm excited, guys. And I know after this stream, a lot of players are probably trying to sign up right now. There is only 16 spots in Division B, and I think there's a couple of spots already been taken. So there's probably really only like 12 spots. So get your team registered. You only need yourself and 3 of your mates to form a clan. It's not a hard task. The hard task is getting you guys all on at the same time, with obviously your home life and your work life. But we try to time the tournaments where it's at nighttime for the North American server. So Zute, what is your favorite thing about the new update that you, apart from first person, of course, because everyone says first person.
Dang, you just made this question a lot harder for me. I would say I love the cosmetics. All the cosmetics, they're really fun. And yeah, the Royal Pass is pretty. I like how much rewards they put into it and all the missions that come with it. It gives even the casual player something to do if they only could play like 1 hour a day, you know? And yeah, I would say, I guess the cosmetics. Because first person pretty much is everything else that came with the update. So
yeah.
If I can't say first person, then cosmetics it would be.
I think my favorite is actually calling out enemies ahead, and it actually gives a bit of a hit, like a little bit of marker where they are, as long as you've seen them. And if you have supplies, you can also mark if there's an M4 or a 8x scope on the ground, so your friendlies can actually pick it up.
Yeah, yeah, that's actually one very good function they put in to help with competitive play. I know personally, I am actually not used to using enemies ahead yet, and that's something that I personally need to practice. But I'm sure with all the pro players, they're all trying to get accustomed to quickly tapping enemies ahead rather than just only doing voice calls. Because sometimes when there's a cluster of buildings and someone says like second floor red roof, there could be 3 buildings with a red roof. So that enemies ahead is a great function that the PUBG Mobile team put in.
I think you guys will definitely use it in your future pro matches.
Oh yes, definitely.
All right, looks like we got 54 out of 100. I think nearly all the teams have joined back from match 1. Only a couple spots missing. I think in the next minute or so, we should be starting the second match. Let us know in the chat who you're going for. I know a lot of people are going for SR and Ace just because they got into the top 3 at the end. But don't forget, we got other clans here with X. Sometimes clans just have bad luck at the beginning. They could be a really good clan, and they just get bad luck on loot, or another clan decides to land at the same exact point. Sometimes it's just luck of the draw. What do you reckon, Zute? Do you think it's just luck sometimes?
Yes. Sometimes, let's just say in certain rounds, round by round, luck does play a factor. But I would like to say, overall, after 3 matches, the best team and the best players will stand out. So you might have one bad game, but if you know you have a strong team going on, after the course of 3 matches, you can't just say you have bad luck in all 3. Well, I guess you can, but that's just super bad luck. But besides that, I wanna shout out Slicky YT. He was the guy that ran into the double 1v4s. But during that first engagement of the 1v4, while I was personally watching him play, he played it very smartly and very tactical, and he looks like a very high level player. And I think if Slicky is a high level player, I'm willing to bet the rest of his squad mates are also high level players, and they just had a bad first game. So I believe they are Team 14. So Team 14, do watch out for them also. I think they just had a bad first game, and they might show up in the second game.
Yep, Slicky representing Obelix clan. And he was showing some skills there. He knew went to a bug out. He held the 1v4 situation well. And he just ran into an ambush, unfortunately.
Yeah, that ambush was... Oh, that ambush also, by the way, was SR.
Oh, yeah, they were.
Yeah.
Because we were talking about that compound earlier, how they were in good positions,
exactly.
and it would suck if one player would go into the compound and get shot from different directions, and that's what happened to Slicky, unfortunately.
That's exactly what happened. Oh, and backtracking to that, I guess, yeah, SR seemed very experienced. Remember earlier during the first match, I called out, notice how all the teams are on the edge of the white circle because they think that's the safest? And SR was actually the only team deeper into the white circle holding down a compound. So I don't know if they've been studying like the Pro League tournament like broadcast, but they really know what they're doing.
Steel Rain, just gotta remember that name.
Yeah, Steel Rain.
Are you looking forward for the pro tournament on Saturday? Do you have any clans that you think will be a match for Blacklist?
Oh yeah, competition in the pro scene is definitely very tough. It goes back and forth. I know on Friday Blacklist took first by a wide margin, and then the next day a separate tournament, which was the one I played in, we only got fifth, and another team took first by a wide margin. So I'd say the top 5 to 6 teams in the pro tourney right now are both very evenly skilled. Quick names that come to mind would be GS, Gangstars. They're a strong contender. RK is also a very strong contender, and Enemy, for sure. Enemy, they play very smartly from what I've seen in the VODs.
Yeah.
And
GS won the last tournament on Saturday.
Yes, they did.
And then I think it was Enemy that came second, I believe. I have to double check on that.
Yeah, Enemy. I believe Enemy came second. For sure, I know GS came first. Mainly because in the very first match, my Blacklist crew actually ran into them late into the round. It was a 4v4. And just to point out how evenly skilled these top teams are, it came down to a 1v1. 3 of us were knocked, 3 of them were knocked, and it was a 1v1. But GS just so happened to get the best of us in that match, and yeah, he finished our last guy out, and then, yep, it was GS finished us off that round. But I will say the 3 members we knocked, they could not be picked back up because the fight lasted so long that the blue zone came in, and the last GS survivor had to just ditch his down teammates to make it to safety.
So I'm just getting word that we're just waiting for, I believe, Team 10. They've got one more member to join. And then we should be good to go. Thank you for your patience, guys. Pro Leagues actually runs a lot faster just because the teams are actually just used to playing scrims a lot in custom rooms. But a lot of these teams are just, John and his 3 mates deciding to, form a squad to participate in this tournament and are not used to getting into custom rooms and matching up with real people. So just bear with the minor leagues, but it's a lot faster than pro leagues. But through time it'll improve and it'll be a lot quicker.
Yeah, this is the first amateur cup that we've held. So all in all, I think it's going pretty smoothly.
Yeah, it is. We're just waiting for confirmation. Soul Slayer will come in shortly to give us the green light.
Okay.
And then I can hit the magical yellow button.
Alright. Someone did mention to me, what if the enemies ahead command was just one quick button to click? So instead of dropping down your chat commands and then hitting enemies ahead, what if it was just like one tap away? I think that is a very interesting idea that maybe they might implement. I'm not too sure, but I think it would be a great help for a lot of the pro players to have that as one hot command.
All right, we just I'm just gonna message the moderators. It will happen shortly. Don't you guys worry. A lot of organization is going on behind the scenes, so all right, Prof is giving me confirmation, I think. We have word with the moderators. No, they're not really in my ear. They're in a separate text channel.
The gears are turning, guys. The gears are turning. The second match will happen very shortly.
Let's rock and roll, boys.
Let's do it.
There we go.
Let's go. Start this bad boy.
Sorry about the long delay.
Yeah, we explained that, you know, some of the players probably not used to custom matches, tournaments. So it takes them a little bit more time. Let's go to our boy Slicky. Where's Slicky? Is he in team... What team is Slicky on?
14, I think.
14? There we go.
He's on team 14.
So he's rocking the mohawk with...
He's waving.
Oh, he's waving! Shout out to Slicky. He has got some of the Elite Royal Pass outfit there. Now, Zute, did you get the Elite Royal Pass?
Yes. Quick shout out to this person if they're watching, but someone actually donated me the whole $25 to get the Royal Pass. So thank you to that person. He wishes to remain anonymous, but thank you very much for that.
Alright, looks like it is a diagonal split down Stalber and Primorsk. Where would you go in this situation, Zute? I know I would probably go to Novo, to be honest. Or Georgia Pool.
I was just about to say, probably drop and drive a car to Novo. But let's see how let's see where Steel Rain decides to drop. Steel Rain has not dropped out of the plane yet. I'm sorry, I thought they just dropped. I was going to say something.
There's so many teams close to each other, you can't make the numbers on the map yet.
Yeah.
We got 13, I believe, going to military base. We have 14 still on the plane. I wonder if anyone will ever go to Stalber. Like, is there anything out there in the town of Stalber?
Not enough food for a four-man team, I would say.
Alright, looks like a even spread, actually. Team 13 has a military base by themselves. We got Team 17 on the ferry pier. That's where SA is. But where is SR? Where did they elect to go? They look like they went...
SR actually just dropped school apartments, I believe.
We might have early action with Team 7 and Team 11. They're dropping in the same place, Severny.
Severny. See, they're trying to play safe, but other teams have the same idea.
So, traditionally, school is probably one of the hottest places to drop, but notice how SR doing the double mind game and just dropping straight into school, and they have the whole area to themselves.
All right, Team 7 is across the way from each other with a church in between them. This is going to be the first encounter because it's quite a small town, Saverni, and there's only a matter of time.
I would give the advantage to well, currently just based off loot alone, like loot density, I would give the advantage to Team 11 because those houses across the church are very stacked with loot, whereas Team 7 will have to scavenge around the church for extra loot.
Yeah, you can see them swinging to the right now, away from the houses that they were in. So
yes. Very good play by Team 7, though, to swing out quickly before they get pinned down in one spot. I still believe Team 11 will have the superior loot advantage, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
they must have seen each other land, but they're just taking note of where they landed and keep on looting. I think that's the best way at the start.
Oh, yeah.
I know when I was a newer player, when people landed near me, I would just pick up a shotgun or something close by, didn't have any armor, and just went for the enemies, and it didn't end well.
Those were the YOLO days.
Silver League, baby.
Oh, Silver League plays. Let's see. So Team 7 looted across the road, and I think they're probably gonna hole up on that side. Well, oh, Team 11's actually in a UZ right now. They might just drive out.
Are they getting out of? Did they even know Team 7 was here?
I'm pretty sure they know.
Let's have
Notice how they didn't run across the street to continue looting. That's probably because they know there's another team there.
Oh, they're about to drive past.
Straight into Team 7.
Oh no, are they going to pick up this buggy? No, they're not. They're just driving past. Shots have been fired. They're actually getting some shots on the UAZ right now. And they have made it to safely.
Actually drive into Team 14 though.
Oh. And that's where Slicky is! Slicky from Obelix and his crew are in that compound. This is going to be an encounter.
Same situation that happened last time. Except Team 11 elects to drive off.
That's a smart move in their part.
Yes, they were about to get flanked by 2 other Obelisk members.
Oh wow, there's some shots on the UAZ. But no damage on the players though.
Team 11's actually about to drive into Team 3 now.
Oh my goodness, they cannot get a break.
This is what I mean by wherever you land, you gotta own that place, because everywhere else will already be looted or have people. Let's see what happens though. I'm following Team 11 currently.
I'm gonna go over Team 3, see where they're based.
Okay, so Team 11 actually stopped short at just a few houses. They'll probably be moving out again very shortly, straight into Team 3.
One member at the buggy here. I don't know what they're doing at this buggy. Maybe healing up. It seems one of the members may be AFK. I don't know. They're not moving.
See that. Alkaline, right?
And they are coming very close, Team 11, to this duo here in Team 3. And Alkaline, I think he's leaving. I think he's leaving his clan member there.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes.
Very unfortunate, DC.
Oh, he did. Laurel did crouch then, so maybe he got DC'd and trying to reconnect. But Team 11
Team
is
11's
close.
moving again. Yep, Team 11's about to drive into Team 3.
Oh no. Alkaline is in trouble, I think. See, there's only 2 members of their team at the buggy. I don't know where the other 2 are.
Team 3 is done.
John D does get 1 knock, but John D is wide in the open. Can he get... Oh, John D with 2 knocks. 1v4. Unfortunately, he's by himself, so he will not be able to finish any of them off either.
All right, the Team 3 is driving across the bridge there, getting back to their members in the other opposite compound. I think Team 11 is going to be fully picked up again, and they're going to heal up and probably face Team 3 in the next few minutes.
Yeah, I would like to say John D probably made a I would say amateur mistake. It's very hard for a lot of players to have fire control. Like there are times when the enemy's right in front of you and you should not shoot. And that was one of those times. He definitely should have sat still, called it out, wait for his teammates to post up, and then potentially flank the players. But he did get gung ho, and he did knock 2 people though. But in the end, he gets killed himself, and none of them on Team 11 are finished off.
Yep, they're all fully revived and healed up. And the other members of Obelisk just got out of the town. They took a vehicle and decided to move on. So now we're going over to 10 and 9. Apparently in an encounter or a close to one right now. So they are at one of the bridges, close to the townships near the bridge, over at the apartments. We got one lockdown at the... Yeah, they're doing versus squads right now.
They do take out 1 player and finish him off too. The rest of Team 9 are now just running to help out Freelax 5, who's currently in a 1v2 situation.
Oh!
Out in the open though. Oh, Oyo actually takes out Freelax too.
Yeah, his members need to get to him quickly. I think they're going to push on him. No, the other team members are coming over. They were very far apart.
I think Team 10 has advantage here. Team 9 started running across the open road. He gets knocked.
Oh, yep.
Papa Dabs is providing some covering fire for him though.
Oh, one of them knocked out completely, and now we've got Papa Dabs behind the single story overlooking the last Team 10 member. One of them is knocked, so we've got a 1v1 situation here. Oh.
It's actually a 2v1.
Oh, he got picked up?
No, he was Team 10. They did not ever get knocked, actually.
Oh, okay, he just got some damage done. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, I don't think so anyways. I might have saw that incorrectly.
So, looks like Freelax 5 is about to die. His teammate can't cross the road without getting shot. Perfect situation maybe if he had smokes, but I don't think he does. A lot of people neglect having smokes. Some people don't even pick them up.
Yeah, speaking of smokes, I will say one huge difference I noticed between this tournament and the pro tournament is that in the pro tournament, at the end of the match, there's at least 10 smokes on the ground.
It's just like if you have a bird's eye view on it, it looks like a big cloud. The final circle is just a big cloud of smoke grenades. It is.
Team 8 is running into Team 17.
Okay.
The buggy.
Let's have a look. EX. Here we go. We got a buggy situation. Yes, there is an encounter right here. Team 17, Team 8. Shots fired on Shazam from UMP from EX Clan. And they've locked down the farmhouse while Team 17 is approaching that compound from the ridge.
Yeah, I will say Team 17 has a nice surround setup, but this could easily backfire as if any of them gets knocked, they will not be getting picked up. Whereas Team 8, you can almost get guaranteed picked up if you get knocked if you're Team 8 because they are in the buildings.
So in this situation, is it better to have 2 in each building or all in one building? What would you do in this situation?
In this situation, I would say 2 in each building, just so you have different angles to peek from. But it looks like teammate is actually deciding to just drive off, maybe? They do have 2 buggies at their disposal.
Wow,
SA Animal is making a flanking push. You should probably check out SA Animal. He's about to hit a huge flank.
yeah,
right
I
here.
see him. I see him. He's about to approach Larry YT. He's not watching his 6.
Unfortunately, right when he flanks is also right when Team 8 decides to push.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. Now he's I think that move didn't pay off as of yet.
Yes, if I was Animal, I would just hide and play for placement now. I don't think he's gonna be able to pick up his teammate either.
Yeah, they've got eyes on that ridge. He's down. He's fully knocked. Now we got the last player on Team 17.
Oh, Team 16 and Team 12. Oh, never mind. Team 16 just drove past Team 12.
Roger.
Team 3 is in very close proximity. There's only 2 of them in Georgia Pool with Team 14. They have eyes on them, but it looks like they're moving away.
We're on AE Alkaline right now. Looks like they have the Georgia Pool apartment side. They have a few minutes to go until the encounter happens. They're down the street, but I do believe they do have eyes on each other. Let's go out and look at their perspectives.
Just a update. I went back and watched the team we were watching earlier, and the guy doing the 1v4 did manage to knock down another player, but he got finished off.
Here's something you don't see, though, guys. Both crates have dropped just outside Severny. That's 2 crates, and they're all by Severny.
What's in those crates, Soul Slayer?
One of the first crates is we've got an M249 4x scope, full med kit, and 100 rounds. And then I know they haven't both been touched either, so.
So Team 6 and Team 18 might engage soon in the middle of the white circle.
All right.
This is incredible. There's actually 2 249s within close proximity of each other. So both crates have 249s.
All right, we're 16 and 8 at school, close to each other. 16 just pulled up into Dacia.
Yeah. Team 18 has the Overwatch position on top of the ruins. I think someone let out a gunshot earlier too, so they may know of each other's presence.
Team 5 and 13 look like they're about to engage as well, down outside of Gatka, and 8's on the other side of them.
Alright, number 6. 18 and 6 are in ruins right now. Yep, they're very close to each other.
Team 5 and Team 13 are shooting at each other.
Yep.
Yep, there has been bandages applied. Oh, is he pushing? No, that's his teammate protecting him while he gets bandaged. Yeah, they're just across the way from each other, having a bit of a sniper battle at the moment.
Yeah, and the same exact thing is also happening between Team 18 and Team 6 back at the ruins. They have made contact.
Yep.
So the M16 got a few shots off the guy on the top window. I believe that was D-Peg shooting back at him. And now he's just applying some bandages. That indicates to me that he has very low medical supplies when the good old bandages come out.
Oh yeah, that's the worst. When you're down to like 20% health and all you have are bandages.
Yeah. I notice a lot in the pro tournaments, bandages is one of your best friends up there.
Yeah.
Well, one is down on Team 5 behind, and the other member decides to push without his teammates. Shay is
He's
on
trying
low
to
health.
make the hero play maybe, but looks like he just backs up.
Not when it's not a good play when they have eyes on you in a protected building. Alright, yes, we have Grimmy here with the Kar 98 shot. Oh, he does get a body shot on one of the members there. And he's got eyes on them for sure. Waiting for a peek on the window. There is a guy at the door. Will he see it? Yes, he gets a shot off, but he also gets a little bit of health or damage done to him as well. He backs off a little bit.
Oh, Team 6 is making a move on Team 18.
Yep.
Right now, Team 6 has 2 people knocked, and one person's really close up on the ruins just by himself. He took a peek shot at Team 18 just a second ago.
Team 18 actually has the best position right now for this battle.
Team 6 is about to pick up all their members though, and we have Liddy soloing, holding down the top ruins by himself, but I don't think he's gonna push 4 people.
No. I think he's trying to go for a squad wipe here with the 4-piece, but not on that situation where he has to go up the hill with 4 members to face. I don't think it's possible.
He actually does have a peek advantage though, because he could, since the camera is over the top of his head, he could peek up without being seen, but it looks like Team 18 is moving out either way.
Yep, they're going under Dacia. Sometimes it's just a good decision just to get out of there, just to go into the safe zone. Wow, shots have been fired at the Dacia, but now it's off in the distance, safe, out of harm's way. So they're trying to get positioning for the final circles. Sometimes that's the best move.
I would say positioning is definitely way more important than getting a few kills. Because if you have good positioning, the kills will come to you.
Well, this is interesting. In Georgia Pool, still Team 11 and Team 14 are sort of facing off.
Moms and Babies actually jumps out the car accidentally, and he is knocked out in the middle of the open.
Oh no.
They actually do like to go back for him.
So 11 and 14 are really close right now.
By Team 7 here.
Yep, they're
We got all Slicky, the Obelisk crew, getting closer to each other. They're doing some looting in pairs in different buildings. I feel like they're a little bit far apart from each other.
Team 12 is going to run into the guy in Team 3, and 16 is right behind Team 12. So I think they're going to take that guy out in the pluggy.
We have another epic car chase going on? Is this what's going on here?
There is, yeah. 12 is moving in to right where Team 11 and 14 is. 16 is right behind them.
Yep,
Team 12 is actually looping back around.
They're going to face Team 3 in a second. Oh my goodness, they will have eyes on the Dacia on the ridge. Oh no, they elect to stop just short and have a good look or scout on this complex.
Notice how they get one person a scout and the rest hop in. These guys definitely know what they're doing.
Steel Rain, hey?
Yes.
Alright, they've decided to probably stick it out in this compound instead.
Quick question, is Steel Rain in the Discord using chat? Because I would love to hear their comms and just get a feel of how they play better.
I believe so. Let's have a look down there. I believe they're not.
No,
they're using in-game microphone.
Okay.
But we'll definitely have a look at. We'll go and have a listen to one of the final teams.
Do you think it's possible to interview a player from each team, whoever makes it to first place, after the games are over?
Oh, sorry, what was that? You cut out then?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was wondering if it's possible to potentially set up a interview with the first place winner after the 3 games.
That would be that's a really good idea. I think we will do that.
Okay then.
Especially when we're setting up for the open custom match. I think that'd be a good time.
All right, let's see. Where's team
6
7?
and 7.
8?
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
All right, Team 7 in a building right now, overlooking the river. They do hear someone. Team 6 is approaching the compound. I don't know if they've seen him yet, but they're doing a run for it. They don't even have weapons out. They're throwing throwables in right now, I believe.
Team 6 actually gets very close to the buildings before even taking any fire.
I don't think Team 7 had headphones in because they got really close to that building.
Yeah, they are fighting.
Oh.
Two players from Team 6 are knocked. One is finished. Team 7 with a superior position, though.
Yeah. There's no way, unless there needs to be smoke grenades to get the remaining member knocked to get revived, but this position right now, they need to knock those players in that building to advance forward.
We've got a car chase. 18 and 13. They're chasing each other. 18 behind, shooting on Team 13 as a car chase.
All right, we have Team 6, one Team 6 member down, and there's one more left on Team 6, and it's a 1 versus 3 situation with one of the other members on the opposite team knocked and probably get revived shortly.
13 is driving right into the thick of Team 14, who are oscillating. Yep, they went right into the middle of them.
Yeah, let's see if Team 13... Oh, Team 13 with some drive. With some airtime, but one of them got smoked, actually.
Deepag will have to leave Frenzy behind because he is heavily under fire. He's very, very optimistic trying to pick up his mate, but I think Deepag is down.
Steel Rain is in a car chase fight also with between Team 8.
Give me some numbers.
Look at Steel Rain here.
Team 18 and Team 8.
All right,
Sorry,
Roger.
12 and 8. Now that it's separated. But Team 8 is driving all over the place, running into the other teams.
Let's go back to our friend Larry. So this was the team in the previous compound where they were getting flanked, but they decided to push.
Oh, Team 12 and Team 14, I think. Or, no, Team 12 is just driving in circles.
Yeah, they were in a 3-car battle earlier.
Yeah, Team 12 is currently...
Team 8 and 7 are very close to each other. Team 8 parked the vehicle in the blue. That was a very odd move there. But now they're in adjacent buildings, looking at each other, hearing each other's footsteps. Grenades have started to flow through the windows. And, oh, that was a flashbang. 2 flashbangs have been thrown.
Team 12. Team 12 is in trouble.
Team 7, one of the members of Team 7 is knocked down.
Team 12 is almost out.
Two Team 8 members are down. One completely knocked out. And Larry YouTube very low. He needs to revive him really quickly. No, he's actually not down. He just had really low health. Now they're storming the building on the top floor. And wow. Team 7 member down. Larry defends well. The flashbang has been thrown. Another Team 8 member comes in. He's finishing off the last Team 7 member. And one of the remaining one is downstairs. No, that was just a knock. Where's the final member? At the window. He was outside the whole time, peeking through the window.
Six got in a 1v2 now. Is he gonna push them? He is pushing.
He is pushing. Larry really wants to revive.
Right,
oh, wow. Alright, so there goes that team. 7 is in a UAZ right now. Last member of the XES clan.
Team 16 is in a very bad situation. One
Team
man
11
down, he's
is about
knocked.
to drive into Team 12. Let's take a look at Team 11. They're about to drive straight into Team 12 here. Oh, they stopped short though.
Both two
Team
members
12 and
of
Team
Team
11
16
are
are
about
out.
to engage.
They got the zone, killed them.
All right, let's have a view of where the encounter is going to happen. It's in the fields and
Team 11
trees.
and Team 12.
All right, I think there's 3 potential teams left in the battle. Obelix looks like in the northwest. We have Team 3 on the ridge on 240, and we have Team 11.
Video Games is making a push right now. Team 11 is pinned down. Video Games gets knocked, however. It's a 2v...
3?
I believe so, yes. It's a 2v3.
2v2.
2v2 now.
Oh, yep.
3 people of Team 11 are up.
Yep, I see that now.
So they have 28 seconds left until the blue zone gets smaller. They need to think about moving or knocking out these guys as soon as possible.
Always being thrown by Flex here. These nades are doing damage too, but not enough to finish them off.
I have a feeling Team 3 is probably, or Team 14 is probably in the best position in the zone, or closer to the zone.
Yes, I think Team 12 should have moved way earlier. They got too distracted with their fight, and now Team 11 and Team 12 will probably die to zone, actually.
Yep. That last circle is very harmful.
Team favorites, Steel Rain, making the mistake of fighting too long in the zone. Actually, 2 of them might make it out alive.
Yep, I think they have guns away and they're just running. Okay, now they're safe. And now they'll need to mat up and get some energy drinks and painkillers because they have a full squad of Team 14, Obelix clan, to their northwest. And Team 12 is now in the circle.
Alkaline.
They're busy fighting Team 3. They don't know Team 12 is there.
Alkaline is down. He's knocked. See, in this final circle, in the pro leagues, there would be a lot of smoke right now. A lot of smoke. So, guys, if you're in the minor leagues, in one of the teams, make sure you pick up smoke.
Smokes now. Smoke's being thrown now. I believe smokes by Team 14. Those look like Team 14 smokes.
Maybe they heard us, Zuto.
Maybe they did, but it's as I said, Team 14 with Slicky in it. I was saying, do watch out for this team based off one player's skill, and yep, it looks like they might be the ones to win this round.
He's got Car 98 with a 4 times. I think he has eyes on the last 2 members to the east.
He is lucky. Ace, he was right next to Shooter from Team 3 lying down in the grass and didn't get hit by a guy from Team 3. He's playing it smart.
Shooter is playing it smart, I would say. He's letting the last 2 teams fight it out. SR Flex actually downs 2 players that were flanking him from both sides. Flex clutching it right now. Let's see if he can finish off the other 2, though.
Yes, 2v1.
Meanwhile, Shooter's going to be making a move, too. It is...
Oh, wow. Slicky got wrecked behind him.
Shooter with the patience. Great play by him. And actually,
oh my god!
Team 14 is actually finished.
It's a 1v1. 1v1.
Shooter using the smoke.
SR versus Ace.
The patience from Shooter pays off big. And the team advantage of the 4-man team actually ends up getting taken out.
So at this stage, SR has the uphill advantage, but they both got cover. So this could be a close one.
I would say 12 has the advantage because he is closer to the white circle, I believe. So if they play a game of chicken, Shooter will have to move first, where Flex will then peek and take him out. I'm predicting that is how this is gonna go.
SR Flex taking an energy drink. I don't think Ace Shooter has any more energy drinks or painkillers because his health has not moved up since he's moved to that tree.
The zone is closing now, and I believe Shooter will have to make the first move if they are playing chicken.
I think they are. Flex has the AKM out. Good weapon of choice for close range.
Oh, actually, they are both in zone.
Yep.
Wow. Is this going to be a healing battle?
No, I think Flex still has advantage because he can move up to the tree next to him.
Oh, Shooter does have to move.
Yes. Oh, and Flex actually has Molly still. Great.
Oh, wow! What a Kobe!
Does it hit?
No, it hasn't.
I think Shooter has the flame repellent costume on.
Yeah. What is he wearing? It must be in the Elite Royal Pass.
Oh, did you see that though? Shooter's got a crate right in front of him.
Oh, he does
He's
too.
on a crate.
So now he's throwing grenades at the rock. He knows where Flex is. They know exactly where each other are.
Yeah. I don't think Shooter could throw it that far. The other thing with uphill advantage is your nades and mollies do go further. Whereas throwing downhill to uphill is harder to do.
Shooter has a smoke grenade in hand, so he's planning his next move.
Okay, good smoke.
He's got another one. He's going to be throwing that very shortly.
Flex just firing through the smoke. Smart play by him.
Oh, he got shots on him! He's got shots! Shooter has shots on Flex!
How did Shooter manage? Those were insane shots. Using the smoke to throw nades. Is that another nade or smoke? Shooter's making a push.
Yeah, it's a nade.
Next tree.
Wow.
Shooter has the advantage now. This is insane.
He was just firing through the smoke where he thought the enemy was.
Oh, and Shooter has another molly.
Oh my goodness. There's gonna... Oh no.
Here it comes. They're playing.
Oh my goodness, who got it?
SR actually takes it.
Oh my gosh. That was
amazing
insane.
play from both Shooter and SR. Oh my. These amateur tournaments are actually... That was some pretty professional level play. The last two people alive. That was top notch.
SR Flex with 5 kills, Ace Shooter with 3, 1v1 at the end. Shooter had probably a teammate's crate in front of him with a lot of throwables that made the push possible to get the guy on the hill. And unfortunately for him, it just came down to the close quarter fight where SR Flex just knocks him down.
I thought for sure Shooter had that after he hit him with the molly, but yeah, that was amazing from both players. I do really like to commend the ace player for pushing when he did. He probably saw the hit markers he got through the smoke and realized he had to move first, and he did, and he got the advantage position too. But unfortunately, it did not just pan out for him in the end.
Let's bring our boy Slicky into the official channel. He won't know that he's coming in, but let's see how he thought his team played in that last match. Hello, Slicky. How are you?
Give him a few minutes to register the fact that there are other people talking all of a sudden.
He's got his mic muted, so he doesn't know yet that he's in the actual official channel. All right.
Hopefully he's not AFK.
He probably is. All right. I'm gonna set up this. I'm gonna set up the final room.
Okay.
Zute, give us a little bit of an analysis what happened in the last few minutes there.
So in I would say from what I could recall, there were 3 very notable plays. I do not recall the names, however. Oh, I do actually. Just the team names. So it came down to a 4 versus 2 versus 2. One player from Ace got knocked, and the surviving Ace player had a clear shot on Obelisk, I believe, the 4-man team that was pushing. But he elected to not shoot and wait and bid his time for a better opportunity. And surprisingly, that worked out really well for him. He manages to kill 2 people, I believe, who were not expecting him to be there because he'd never shot earlier. And the other notable play was from SR. When Obelisk pushed him and had 2 players flank, the last SR player, he swung hard left, knocked one, heard the footsteps coming in from his hard right, and swung hard right and finished that guy off too. That was an amazing hold by SR, who eventually ends up winning the game, taking back-to-back victories. And judging from the kill stats, I believe SR has the highest amount of kills as a team, once again. So I'm willing to bet SR is going to take the overall tournament win. But this was a way closer game for SR, not as dominant as the first game. So third game, anyone could still take a third game. I'm willing to bet maybe Obelisk might just take a third game. Also, very unfortunate for Team Obelisk. They had the huge advantage of a 4v2, and the smart play from Ace and the clutch reaction plays from SR just ended up taking them out.
I can see Steel Rain will probably join the Pro League tournament in the near future. That's for sure.
Oh, for sure. I'm not gonna name any names, but Steel Rain is definitely better than some of the last week's Pro tournament players that signed up. At least I hope so. If all the Pro tournament players are better or just as good as Steel Rain, then I would be a little bit worried. So, as Wicked is still setting up the next custom, I guess I'll just go ahead and break down the last 1v1 analysis a bit further. So, honestly, Steel Rain had the advantage from the beginning with a higher position. Notice how he could throw his molly, and if he had grenades, I'm sure he would have ended it earlier. But his molly hit the tree perfectly. I think Ace, I believe, just got very lucky and didn't burn from the molly. But in return, Ace made a very good play. He hit some really nasty shots through the smoke. I still don't know how he did it. He probably just remembered his line of sight to the rock and where the other player potentially might be peeking from, and just took some lucky shots that landed very well. He almost won a game with that. He got the Steel Rain player down to 1 HP. Sadly, he could not finish it off there. If he did, he would have won instead. But after that, he made a very great play with the smoke. I think he also threw a nade through the smoke towards the rock. And if he kind of remembered the terrain better, he probably could have placed that nade a bit further, potentially won the game there also. But at the very end, as you guys saw, it just came down to a straight up fight. Steel Rain was actually on fire as he made the push, but ring around the rosy or ring around the tree, and Steel Rain ended up clutching that for a back-to-back victory.
Yeah, so Shooter nearly got SR Flex shooting from down the hill. He was very low health, and that allowed him to push up to the tree, I believe.
Yes. The last 2 players' names were Shooter and Flex. Huge shout outs to them. Both players demonstrating extremely high skills in that last 1v1 engagement.
So I noticed Flex had an AKM at the end for close quarter range. What do you think the best weapons are for new players for the end game, like the final circles?
For the final circle, I would definitely say the AK. I can't recall what shooter had, but if he did not have an AK at that close range, he was at the disadvantage. Even if he had caught the other player on fire, even, because the molly hurts, but it doesn't hurt that fast. And what I would recommend, definitely AK for the final circles. The M4 and the Scar are also great guns, but when you're that close to each other, the AK power will just overwhelm you.
Guys, a little bit of a plug here. If you're enjoying Zute's analysis, make sure you go follow him on his Twitch. I'll put the Twitch link on the screen right now. Go give him a follow.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for the shout out.
Twitch.tv/Zute with 3 O's. I'm sure my moderators will put the link in my chat, definitely. And give him a follow, guys. Share some love. You get to see him in action. Are you playing at the tournament on Saturday, Zute?
Yes, I am actually playing. The roster was actually a little bit different, and I was not scheduled to play this Saturday. But after we heard the announcement that you, Wicked, you're starting to rotate players out of the Pro League, and the Pro League is no longer a safe, guaranteed spot for everyone. And our team, or Mercius, the leader of Blacklist, decided to put in the best roster for this Saturday. So I ended up getting switched back in.
So the true starting roster is in play for Saturday for Blacklist.
Yes, I believe so.
Are you revealing your team's tactics right now? Like
Oh, well, I mean, roster-wise, that's about it.
Just fear the starting roster. We got Blacklist Acer switching spots in Team 2. Just for attention, Acer. I see you.
I do want to say, though, the other lineup we did have prior to it being switched, I know the players personally, and I think they are just as good as the starting roster, maybe. But I think Mercius just wants to keep it consistent now, so I'm being switched back in. But yeah, like, all the pro players in Blacklist are all really strong. We're all very close to each other in level, I would say. I would say the huge determining factor, though, between these pro teams, not just Blacklist, but every team, is who the team captain is. Whoever is making the in-game calls is ultimately the most important factor.
Who makes a call for Blacklist?
For Blacklist, for our Team 1 that won first on Friday, I believe, the in-game leader for that is Ignix.
Okay.
And then for Team 2, the team I'm playing on, the in-game leader is Sixless, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was going to say, at these high levels, you could pretty much guarantee all of us can aim very well. Like, our mechanics are down. That's the only way you could get to these levels. Like, your aim mechanics have to be down. The only determining factor, though, is who's controlling these 4 players, who's making the decisions, who's making the calls, when to move where, how to push a place. That, I think, is the most important factor at these pro level tiers.
Yeah, Deadly Ace, answering your question, you said that we got a shot at the pro tourney. Yes, if you're in the minor leagues, you have a shot to get into the pro league tourney. You have to be the top 8 clans in Division A to have a best of 3 with the bottom of the pro league clans to contend their spot. So if you manage to get enough points, you may kick some of the pro league clans out, and you are in the pro league tournament. So everyone has a chance. That's why we did these minor leagues, so everybody in the community have a chance to make it to the top. And if you guys are wondering where to join up in a team, you could go to my Discord. There's a lot of people looking for group there. If you go to the announcements and go to the minor league tournaments, there's also a section where you can look for a team, show your interest that you want to join a team, and they may have a look at you, the teams that are already registered there. Or you can also go to PUBG Mobile Discord and have a look at the clan recruitment section and look for a team there. So some of the teams that actually are in the clan recruitment section I've seen are in this tournament right now. So go check all those resources out. The best links are in the description below on both channels. Go use them and join the team, guys. It's really fun.
Yeah, and I think since the competitive scene is still relatively new, I feel like there are a lot of really good players out there who just don't know about the scene yet. Case in point, Steel Rain. I have never seen these players before, and I've never seen their names even mentioned in the Pro League tournaments. But they're obviously making a lot of noise right now, and they're a force to be reckoned with.
I think they were trying to find a way to get into the Pro Leagues. I think this was their avenue, so they took it.
Yep.
So grats to them to actually registering on time and getting into Division A. And they will definitely be in the top 8 probably next week.
Yeah, I'm not sure how the points are calculated right now, but I do believe SR is already guaranteed first, maybe, because they won first place round 1 and round 2, and they had the most kills in both games. So I think in the third match, even if they happen to go down early, their points were total to be first place, I think.
Yes, so if you do get first in these matches, your team does get 400 points, and then every kill that your team gets 12 points added on top of that. So they're in a commanding lead right now. So the placements are: first place is 400 points, second place is 300, third place is 240, and fourth place is 200. And they've won 2 of the matches so far. And if they get the third, they're definitely knocking out the tournament today.
Also, in regards to these points, this is why sometimes when you guys are spectating the tournament, some players might just abandon their teammate and just try and place further into the tournament. As Wicked just said, first place having 400 points, and then second place you said 300, I believe?
Yes.
Okay, so even if you get no kills and you are by yourself and your whole team is dead, as much as I hate to say it, if you just snake around in the grass for as long as you can still nab your team a lot of points.
Oh, there is a correction on the there is a correction on the minor league points. Okay. First place is 300 points and second place is 225.
Oh, okay.
It's different to the pro leagues.
Oh, okay. I see. Alright, so yeah, you could snake around and get your team some points, but based on these matches so far, there is just action everywhere on the map. So it's probably definitely safer to have a team with you rather than playing solo and just snaking around.
Oh, and the minor league, every kill is worth 15 points instead of 12.
Okay.
So it's a lot higher for each kill. So it's very important to get some kills under your belt.
Yeah, these kills add up. Like I said earlier in the broadcast, it may not seem like much at first, but over a course of 3 games, even if your team gets killed early on, if your team is just out there fragging, getting kills left and right, you guys will accumulate a lot of points still.
Guys, if you're watching right now, make sure you hit that like button if you want more custom games. There is going to be an open custom game after this final best out of 3 match for the community. That allows us to tally up the points and reveal the overall winner of today's tournament. So stay tuned for the password. I know a lot of people in my chats right now. We have MBR and all my moderators repeating themselves saying there is no password for these customs as of yet. So you just got to wait for the final match to finish, and then we'll reveal the password for the open custom match. So shout out to MBR, who is like one of the 2 moderators in my chat right now. Probably the only one at the moment, because the other moderators are actually behind the scenes on the minor league tournament. So there's Jeremy Killen as well. Jeremy Killen just announced that Miramar has to be the final match. Okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
I'm ready for a change of pace. Some Miramar action. Maybe we'll get some hot Picado drops. I know Blacklist loves dropping Picado.
I like Del Patron. Hacienda del Patron.
Oh, that is also a very nice hot drop.
If I want to
Can I
play
get
it
some,
safe, I like
hot
water
tops?
treatment. Drop tops?
Oh, hot top, drop tops. Do you
Hot
know
top,
that
drop
song, Wicked?
tops. No, I don't actually. It does sound familiar.
Oh. It's that's Sakamai. And
Oh,
she loves that
is
song.
that Bad and Bougie? Bad and Bougie?
Yes. That's
Yes.
the
Yeah.
one.
Okay.
Giving you a virtual high five right now.
Oh wait, that's the camera over there. Gotcha.
Oh yeah, you have a camera going.
Yeah.
Yeah, but hot drop, drop top. So maybe we'll get some hot drop, drop top action in the next map.
So we're like 3/4 full now for the teams to fill up. I believe your girlfriend Sakumai is playing in Division B tomorrow.
Oh yes, she is playing in Division B tomorrow. Yeah, I wish her luck. She's right next to me actually, but guaranteed tomorrow she's sitting in another room, so there is no. Actually, yeah, there's no way she could stream snipe or anything. So.
It's 5-minute delay, so there's no way she can do
that
it.
too. That too. But oh yeah, I was gonna suggest, could we possibly message all of Steel Rain right now to see if they could get a representative to talk to us after Game 3? If we could set that up now.
Yeah. Okay. We'll get one of our moderators to set that up.
Okay. So I believe they will end up first overall. So after the 3rd game, they could hop in. We could have a quick interview with whoever their end-game leader, whoever their team captain is, and I think that would be a very fun chat to have. I'm a fan of video games already with that parkour move. Hopefully, video games is the end-game leader. That way, I can fanboy over him. But
wow, Zute fanboying over someone.
That parkour move was amazing, because not to sound like boasting myself or anything, but that was a move that I would not have even thought to do. So that was amazing in my eyes.
Jemakin Mafia, thank you very much for the $1 holla, dude. I will be right back. I'm just gonna quick break. The floor is yours, man. Talk about whatever you want.
Okay then. Well.
No drunken karaoke night, so.
Okay, I'll behave.
Okay, gotcha. I heard about your stream sometimes.
Oh, you? Okay, well, that's different. I'm being professional right now. This is professional Zute casting. I even have a suit and tie right now. Actually, I'm kidding. I don't. Sakumai in the background once again. But all right, guys. I hope you guys are enjoying this amateur tournament. I've never casted one or watched a full out. Okay, well, obviously I've never watched a full out amateur tournament because this is the first one. But this is almost just as exciting as playing in these tournaments. I'm not going to lie. Casting this is just as fun because these players are they are top notch. Like even in the amateur league, the plays being done, just the excitement from watching it, it's up there. So if you guys have not watched the Pro League tournaments though, they are played on Friday and Saturday. I believe the Discord will have more information provided. I can't remember off the top of my head what times they are being played, But do get yourself connected through Discord. I personally am a part of like maybe 20 different Discord servers, all dedicated to PUBG Mobile. So connect yourself, network yourself out there. There's definitely a huge scene for it. So if you want to find something, there is something for you to find. You just gotta start hitting up Discord and subscribe to Wicked on his YouTube. He posts a lot of information on his YouTube videos too. And I personally also run a Discord server for my. It's mainly for my Twitch. Um, since I'm talking about it, I guess I will just do a shameless self plug. On Twitch. Oh shit, Wicked is here actually.
No, you
weren't
can.
supposed to.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. Wicked caught me by surprise. I ended up saying a curse word too. That's a big oopsie by me. Sorry, Tencent, if you guys are watching this. But okay, shameless plug. Here we go. Twitch.tv/Zootay with 3 O's Z0 or ZOOOTAY. There we go. Shameless plug is over.
So you've been plugging the whole time I was away. I see. I see.
No.
No, I'm kidding.
Just towards the end, unfortunately, when you got back.
Unfortunately.
I was actually promoting the pro tournaments on Friday and Saturday, and I actually gave you a shout out before you heard that part.
Oh, that's all right then. You can stay. You can stay.
Okay, all right. I get to keep my job.
We've got a few blacklist people in the chats right now. We've got Asa. Hey, shout out to Asa.
Hopefully, I don't catch a lot of flack from them after this cast. They'll probably be making fun of me. My casting skills.
No, it's all good. It's supposed to be a fun stream, you know. It's
Yeah.
PUBG Mobile approached me to do more streams, so we were setting this up, so it lined perfectly well to stream on both channels. Originally, it was just going to be on my channel, but we were I was like, you know what? Let's get the rest of the community on this action and get them involved as well. So.
Yeah, I see. That's great.
We are nearly there.
What was that?
We are nearly full. We're probably a few minutes away from starting the next match.
Okay, that's great, because I am actually not in the room yet still.
Oh! Yeah, that's an oversight.
Yes, it is. Slacking over here. Too busy entertaining the stream. That's my excuse.
I see.
Yeah, so if I could get that info through the DMs, that would be great.
All right, let's get that sorted straight away. There is a ton of people messaging right now. I'm pretty sure it's about the tournament, so I appreciate your messages. There's like 70 messages that I need to check right now. But I will get back to you guys as soon as I'm done with the stream. There is also my moderators you can contact if you read the announcements. They will also help with the workload as well.
By the way, if you guys happen to hear cats in the background, there is currently 5 kitties in the room. I'm telling Saku to move them out right now.
5 kittens? What?
Yes. So we have 2 cats, and then we did neuter one, but somehow the other cat still got pregnant, and now we also have 5 kitties.
Oh wow! Oh, that's cute though. That's cute.
Oh no, Saku loves it.
Yeah.
She loves these little kitties. They're just everywhere around in our room. You can imagine.
That means you're gonna keep them, right?
I wish we could, but we're finding friends to pass them along to, and I am joining the room right now.
Awesome. So we are at 50 of 100, so we're waiting for a couple more spots. I believe it's around 54 we need. That was the number around last time. But looks like we're nearly ready to go. I do have to say, you can really see the difference between the pros and the minors, and if the minor league clans want to learn a thing or two, go watch the VOD from last Saturday of how the pros actually played and won the match, because every little bit of information and tips can help you out to get to the final 3 at least.
Yeah, I agree. One thing that kind of stands out to me, besides the lack of smoke play from the amateur league, is that the amount of teams that make it to the last few circles. I recall in the pro league, there's at least like maybe 2 to 3 more teams that makes it into the last few circles, whereas compared to the amateur league, as crazy as it looks, it's actually quite a bit calmer than the pro league. In the pro league, the last few circles, I remember playing in one of them. My squad was moving up a hill, and then out of nowhere, World War III breaks out. Our mini map is covered in gun signals, like to our north, to our east, to our south, to our west. It's just like World War III out of nowhere. So that is another difference that I noticed while casting the game.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, you know what time it is.
Okay.
Soul Slayer.
Game, I am ready.
Is it Miramar? Miramar, the final map?
Yes. If we can have Miramar, that would be grand.
Okay, fantastic. And confirmation that it's ready to go. There has been 4 players dropped just then, but
It's, you know, I've gone through, I've explained to them, we've got to hurry up, rush.
okay.
And I've team, you know, I don't know what they're doing. Team 5, unfortunately, one of their players, their device has gone south on them.
Okay, all right. So that's what I was waiting for. Okay, let's start. Good luck, everyone. May the best squad win. Guys asking for the password and the room. There will be one after this, so please stop asking the moderators for room ID and password, because this is the minor league registered teams only. And then we'll have one right at the end for you guys.
Alright, so since we're nearing the close of our code-casting, I gotta ask you, Wicked, on a scale of 1 to 5, how much do you enjoy casting?
1 of 5? Is there a 6? Because I would select 6, Ute.
Oh my god. I was not expecting that. Oh, thank you so much.
No,
I am low-key blushing.
I think you're a very positive player, very knowledgeable, and I think you're very good for the PUBG. The PUBG mobile community is actually good. Very fortunate to have you. I've lost my words there.
Yeah. Oh, in return, I'm not gonna lie. I started streaming. This is my first time streaming, and since I started, just the support I've been getting from my viewers, like, is amazing. PUBG Mobile community is by far one of the most positive communities I've ever come across. So huge shout out to all you guys, all the viewers, and everyone else part of the team. Yeah, huge shout out to you guys.
Oh, let's see the spread here. Will anyone drop in Hacienda del Patron? They're all going south. They look like they're going to Impala or Les Leones.
We do have Team 5 going to the islands. I've never been there myself, but I've heard legends say there is some really good loot there. Maybe even a ARM.
That's
There's no arms on there.
Everyone's gonna go there now. I have been there,
Oh, we do
Zute.
have something- What was that?
I have been to those islands, and I can tell you now, if you go to the top of the towers, there is nothing there.
Okay, great to know. We do have one squad dropping in Picado. It is not a hot top or drop top though, as they are the only team.
I think number 9 is in a hotspot.
number 9 and Team 9 and Team 8 are close to each other, but I think they are still separated by a good distance. Team 14 and I can't even tell, but there's like 3 teams on top of each other.
Let's go to that's Slicky YouTube's team.
Okay, so we do have 3 teams dropping around Monte Nuevo. Oh, Team 10 and Team... Is that Team 10? Yes, Team 10 and Team 13 are actually right next to each other. They are right on top of each other. This is probably where our first engagement is going to happen.
Oh, and Grimmy only has a shotgun. Not the best gun to have in this long distant range map. So...
Yes, Team 10 is actually pretty spread out. Warrior RJ probably heard footsteps and is falling back. Team 13 is now grouped, and Team 10 only has 3 players actually. Warrior RJ is making a push though.
Yep, he is going by himself. I don't know if he knows they're there. No, they are pushing as a duo right now. Maybe Shanky has a sniper rifle overwatching them, maybe. Let's have a look at Shanky's point of view.
These 2 teams are definitely aware of each other as they are positioning up and third person peeking each other right now. Notch 2 Down makes a move for the barrels. Warrior RJ and Notch 2 Down are neck and neck right now. And Notch actually takes out Oyo.
Warrior is down.
Warrior just got sandwiched with that play. I think Team 10 are a little demoralized as they are just not playing at their best. That was a very unnecessary risky push, and Shanky is just now moving up.
Well, when I was viewing Shanky, Shanky was actually still looting. So the other 2 team members shouldn't have pushed because they were down a member from the beginning. They were only a trio at the start of this match. And
Team 10, first team to go down.
Team 10 is no more. Unintended.
Team 8 and Team 9 are pushing on each other. There's a good battle going on right now.
Okay. Oh, Savage Toka is knocked already for Team 9. He will get picked up, however. Taking a look at this, Team 9 free Alex 5 is actually stuck in between 4 members of Team 8.
Oh, he is. He's surrounded in the building.
He's in a bad place.
He is camping the stairs right now.
I do not know if Team 8 is aware of Alex right now. Doesn't seem like it.
Alex has an M16.
Pushing up.
M16 for close quarter range is not the ideal weapon.
Oh, this is perfect for free Alex. He can actually have the most insane flank right now. He's shooting at 3 players pinned behind the truck. Now 2 of them are knocked. Alex gets taken down though. Team 9 has to push here. But both of them are 1 HP, and I do not think Alex will get picked up. Alex had a great position, but sadly it did not work out.
Smokes go down. Team 9, Savage, off in the distance in the red building. Very low on health, and so is his teammate, Papa, coming towards him now. They're probably really low on meds, or have no meds at all.
Yeah, these guys just landed, so in this short time frame, I doubt they managed to find any meds. The best thing for Team 9 to do right now is to just find a car and just hopefully find another spot to loot. And let's see Team 11 and Team 7.
Yeah, they're heavily engaged again, and now...
Oh, yep. We have Trooper looking at the Team 7 members at the moment, and looks like they're getting a flank onto the left-hand side of that compound. Trooper seems to be fixated on this one guy on the window, and gets knocked out! Shot through the window from the people on the left-hand side.
So this is exactly a good case in point on why you want to have people spread out, but not spread out too thin. They are all playing from the same building, so all 4 members could easily just pre-fire into that building and probably get a couple of shots.
Wow, if they get one in that room grenade, 3 members would be down right now.
Yeah, that too.
This is gonna be a Mexican standoff.
Man with a great spot leaning off the side of the balcony with the Car 98 gets a good tag, I believe, on XE stick. So Team 7 is making the move. They are deciding to surround the building. And 6 God has a good forward position right now.
He does have the 8 times with the Car 98. One of the perfect combos. It's also you got so Car 98 and 8 times perfect combo for this map.
Yeah, Team 11 is pinned down really hard. I would say one mistake they are making is they are not deciding to retreat. They should move out of this position as they do not have the advantage. Notice how Team 7 is covering every angle right now. Team 11 can just run out the back, and they are now finally electing to do so.
And reminder guys, there is stream delay, so they're not getting any advice from Zute right now. They're doing it on their own. Yeah, that was a good move. They were pinned down on that building. Probably another 30 seconds. The Team 7 would have stormed that building, threw some throwables through the windows, and storm up the stairs. And they're out of there.
Oh wow, yeah, this was the fight we were spectating earlier, and it is still going on, it seems.
Team 11? Okay, yeah, it's... Team 11's running out.
Savage Toka, M16, close range, actually knocks out 2 players. He finishes off one, but then gets knocked out himself.
Oh yeah, he's done for.
Dabs with another knock. It is a 1v1 right now. Team 8 has 2 players knocked. Dabs definitely needs to push right now. If he has the correct info, he knows to push. Yes, and he is pushing before Team 8 could get picked up. This is a 1v1.
Oh wow!
Oh, Senpai barely makes it out there.
Throws a grenade. He won't be able to save his teammates. Teammates have been taken care of.
Oh, he jumps out the window and
Oh,
with the clutch.
wow. The Chicken Clan trying to live up to their name right now.
That was a 2v4. And notice how the 4-man team were all centered around one building. So that is why sometimes you want to play a bit far apart from each other to cover different angles. Each player got like 2 knocks, I believe, and it ended up being a 2v4 for the victorious side going to the 2 team.
And looks like he has got a ton of loot now from his comrades, fallen comrades. Alright, let's go to another team. Let's go to a shooter who came second in the last match. They're electing to drive off in a dump truck. Or a pickup truck, I should say. And they look like in Los Leones. It looks very similar to Los Leones. They are in Los Leones. How do you say Los Leones? Is it Los Leones or Los Leones?
I add the Ness at the end.
Los Leones.
So during this downtime, I did notice the crowd favorite, Steel Rain, decided to land in Picado, which is blacklist territory, so...
Oh.
Looks like good teams think alike, or at least they like to claim that spot.
Well, the good thing about the Picado, like every time I go there, there's always like a level 3 vest and helmets, and you can fill out your whole squad. If the stadium doesn't have it, the apartments next to it definitely has it.
That is what, yeah, Picado is definitely a fought after spot because of the loot. And teams that believe in themselves will elect to drop Picado and drop hot and try and take it over.
They usually land straight through the holes in the roof here and go straight for the weapons down in the arena. And it goes on from there.
And this Picado Stadium. Okay, yes. They're both on cars too.
Right, 9 and 5 are close together.
This is going to be a car chase. Team 3 with the advantage since they are behind. Oh, Team 14 gets out of the vehicle. And they crash into each other. Oh my lord.
Wow, it's a carnage. Squad wipe for the Ace Clan, unfortunately, who placed second in the last match.
Whoever was driving that vehicle that crashed into the second vehicle, that was a fatal mistake.
I'm getting some weird spectating glitches right now. Okay, here we go. Team 7 has gone into these really shanty-looking compound, looking for loot. I think they're desperate for loot. I know in Miramar myself, in a heavy situation, in like Ace League or Conqueror League, Miramar is very low on resources, and you sometimes have to go to these shanty complexes to find loot.
Yeah, loot is definitely a big thing in these pro level games. One thing that you will not see happen is a random bot delivering a 8-time scope for you, which happens quite often in regular classics, but not in these games.
Nope, definitely. Well, they're definitely super bots otherwise.
Yeah. Could I get a quick bot hype in the chat maybe? If you've ever been gifted 8 times by a bot? I know that's happened to me quite a few times. So looking at the map, Team 13 is holding down San Martin right now. They're about to see quite a lot of action maybe? I'm not sure. Most of all the other teams are on the outskirts of the white circle. And this circle is still very big. The action could occur anywhere on the map still.
Yep, so we have Grimmy's team, the bounty hunters, spreading out wide, are probably looking for some more loot. Now, on Miramar, guys, I do highly recommend having a vehicle on this map, moving place to different places, as it is quite a wide open map, and you could get sniped from different directions, so the faster you get out of the open, the safer you are. And also bring a gas can. They're usually handy on this map as well.
Yeah, talking about the crates, I do like to point out on Miramar, it is a lot safer to go for these crates. So I think even in the pro level tournaments, it is worth it to at least swing by the crates. If you're driving in a car, drive by it. If you don't get shot, maybe risk it for the crate, but it is definitely safer to go for crates on Miramar. And we actually have an engagement going on between Team 12 and Team 14.
Alright, we're on Dallas right now from Team 14, who just got knocked down. We got Ace, the last remaining member left on Obelix.
It is a fateful rematch here, except Obelisk is down 3 people.
Oh, he needs to push right now. It looks like 3 knocked, or is it? No, they're just on low health.
Yeah, there were 2 knocks, but they got picked up, and now it's a 1v4.
What would you do in this situation? Would you just smoke grenade and get out of there?
I would actually not even move a muscle. Oh, well, Ace decides to take out video games. He needs to finish him off.
Oh,
He
wow.
finishes off video games.
So this is time where he's running? No, he's electing to hide in the bush.
Yeah, there's no point in running. When there is no cover here, SR will definitely try and hunt him down. So I would say, since he already made himself known, just play the third person peek angle, which is exactly what he's doing.
Yeah, I'm on his view right now, and he will obviously hear footsteps as well if he has good headphones.
Notice SR restart though, trying to take the high ground advantage.
Oh, there's a grenade!
Great nade!
Wow!
Oh, that nade!
That was a clutch nade. Now he's healing up. Can he get his first aid kit off? Wow.
Second nade coming in. Oh, that one's.
Oh, there's two of them! Now he's done.
Oh.
Oh, rip in peace. Give a rip to Ace in chat.
Great nades by SR. That is not a easy nade to calculate and throw, but I saw at least 3 or 4 nades land right on top of them. Those are some top-notch nades.
11 and 13 are really close to each other. Just across the road. It depends where 13 elects to drive off to.
Does Team 11 have a vehicle? They actually do not have a vehicle. And they have quite a ways to go for the new circle.
I think they do have eyes on Team 13 though. They're moving together as a squad and look like they want to occupy the building to their west.
Yes, if I was Team 11, the first thing I would be trying to do right now is just securing a vehicle. I would say positioning is always more important than going for the kills.
Yep, they have a minute and 20 seconds until the blue zone starts closing in. They need to find this vehicle and get to the safe zone. Otherwise, they could be engulfed in it, and we'll have no Team 11 no more.
Papa Dabs trying to carry the dream. It's only him alive. Their team did manage to squad wipe another team there, so kudos to them for that.
Alright, they have 40 seconds to find a vehicle. They seem like they're still looting. Otherwise, they really need to find a vehicle to get out of there. There is a buggy down the street.
They are desperate for loot. That is for sure. I'm gonna take a quick look through their inventory. So Trooper has a heavily damaged, level 2 helmet and vest. Infamous has level 2 armor that's perfectly new. And Not Your Dad also has the same, so their loot actually isn't that bad. I think they're just looting while looking for a vehicle at the same time.
This one is taking an interesting position.
Alright, 13 is in a pickup truck trying to get up this hill. But it's... Oh, he's got up there. But he's going to meet some members up the hill very shortly. They would have heard the pickup truck go up the hill. Team 18 up on the ridge.
Yeah, I don't think Team 7 realizes they're all out in the open right now.
Yeah.
Well, Team 13 is... Team 13 does have the advantage right now.
There's a wedge between 18 and 13, so Team 7 are in trouble.
Shots are going off now.
Yep, 7 is pinned down.
Stick gets knocked. Luckily for Team 7, they are in these... I'm not sure what you call these.
Ponds or something? Pools? I don't know.
It's a water treatment plant, and yes, they're separators.
Yeah.
That's where The
If any of
weight
them gets
goes-
knocked, they are relatively safe. Oh, MCL. Did SR just get wiped? I think we missed that.
Team 18 is overlooking Team 13.
Team 11 wiped out.
Wow, the favorites.
Yeah, I saw in the kill feed a Tommy gun completely destroyed the
Yeah.
SR squad.
Yeah, Infamous was the one with the Tommy gun with 3 kills.
Yeah, and they are. Oh, poor Papa Dabs. He is in a 1v4 situation now.
Papa Dabs and last member of Team 9. Surrounded, I believe, in a building. There's grenades going in. And it's only a matter of time until Papa Dabs.
God. And they are pushing together.
16 looks like it's pushing on Team.
Oh, wow. One is knocked. Papa Dabs holding the stairs. Infamous is
great
outside.
Molly. Great molly by Dabs.
No, get out of my house. Get out of my house, says Papa Dabs. Alright, we've got Trooper on the outside. Papa Dabs sees him. He might get an angle on him if he can shoot down. No, he doesn't have an angle. He was about to do it, though. We got the other guy, Trooper, in the single story. And they need to push up together as a team because it's only one person upstairs that they need to push.
They need to start using some utility. Possibly nading Papa out. Or at least trying to molly him out. And Dabs knocks out another person. He knocks out Trooper. Team 11 is playing this very messily.
Wow. Papa Dabs is holding this top floor with authority. I don't know why they're not throwing...
Dabs makes the first move. He has to act fast right now.
Oh no, Blue Zone has engulfed them. They need to get out of there. I think they're gonna...
Dabs knocks out another two.
Dabs is... Wow! Squad wipes!
Team.
I think he's gonna be dead himself. He's gone. Oh my goodness!
Oh my gosh.
That was insane.
That's a highlight right there. Somebody clip this and DM it to Dabs so he has bragging rights for the rest of his career. That was insane.
Way to go out. Way to go out of the map by squad wiping the entire team.
1v4 nonetheless.
Oh, Grimmy's in trouble on Team 13. Just got knocked. Sounded like a Car 98 from the hills. And we've got two teams positioned on the ridges. And Team 13 and 7 are wedged down below.
You have 3.
Team 7 still trapped and pinned down at the water treatment. This has been a long battle at the water treatment plant. We have Team 18 in the east. We have Team 7 as well in the northwest, along with 13.
Judging from a overview, I would say Team 16 and Team 18 have the best positioning. But Team 18 is in the circle, and they are the only team who are in the circle right now.
Team 17 and Team 5 have been doing a very late game.
This is what you would typically expect in a late round Miramar match. Just Car 98 duels over and over.
Has
anyone picked up an AWM in a crate in this match?
No, they haven't. All the crates have not been touched. And there was M24 in one.
Team 7, I don't believe, is in a good position right now. They are out of the close to the blue.
Team 17 is very close to a crate, and it has a Mark 14 in it.
There's just shots going everywhere. It's a sniper battle at the end of Miramar map. Apollo with a Car 98 8 times. I believe he got a hit just then on team number 5.
Team 17's also been hit.
SA Shazam.
He's down. Team 17. The GNG.
Shazam with a SKS. What are your thoughts of the SKS, Suzute? What do you think of it as a sniper rifle overall?
SKS, I feel like the recoil is just a little bit too strong for its damage output. I personally don't like it. On a map like Miramar, any sniper that you could get a hand on is good though. But it looks like Team 13 is... Oh, my spectator is bugging out. I'm sorry.
Does that mean a Winchester as well?
Were you waiting this whole time on Miramar to get that pun out?
Yeah. Awesome.
Oh my lord. Okay. Well, the fights are super spread out. We have teams on every edge of the circle.
Well, who wants to go into that white zone?
Who wants to get the crate?
It has a mark. It has a nice long-range weapon in it.
But it seems like Team 16 does have the best position right now.
On their hill, yeah.
They have the high ground, and they also have 4 players alive.
Team 7 is on the far hill opposite the zone, except for one of their members.
Team 7 got separated with, one of the members routed in front.
Yeah. Team 7 does have high ground, but it is very far from the next zone. Whereas Team 16 has high ground and is relatively close.
Team 5 is actually in the circle. One of the members.
Yep, 17 and 5 are about to get in contact.
Yeah, as I was going to say, probably right now what's going on is a lot of hill glitching, unintended hill glitching shots.
Here we go, we got Shazam flanking F16, but gets knocked out himself.
Yeah, Shazam is done for now.
And the blue zone has golfed him now. He's done. He's out of there.
Remember, Team 5 is being pushed on by Team 17. In fact, he was killed.
Yep, Team 5 was knocked out. So now we have 3 teams left.
Oh, Team 17, he's gone.
One of them out in the blue zone.
I think Animal is just going to elect to hide over there from Team 17.
There is no way he can revive his teammate out in the open with no smokes.
Oh. One guy separated from Team 16 does get taken out. And I don't think he could afford to crawl to safety or he's going to be finished. AK Killspree, or AS Killspree, will try and save his teammate, though. I don't think he's in a safe spot, however.
He's crawling to where the animal is.
Team 7 Eclipse is pushing up to Team 16. They found some loot. Look how desperate they are for loot. You can tell how they went straight for the crate, started looting, and started bandaging up straight away. They must have needed meds and supplies. Miramar is is one of those maps that is very low on loot.
Rogers gets finished off. Team 16 is making the push. Team 7, however, is just electing to play it slow. Animal in a 1v4 currently. He has one member knocked. They are nading him. And Animal's just going to get shot from the back.
Animal is gone. Now it's a 3 versus 2 situation with Team 7 on the downhill.
It's about to be a 4 versus 2 as the 4th member's getting picked up. And I think Team 16 is going to take this. This is going to be a crazy shootout.
One left to go, and there we have it. AS wins the final map with 2nd place XES, 3rd place SA, 4 is Savage's team, and the Bounty Hunters in number 5. Where did SR come in that map? I don't see them in the top 13. Oh, there they are. They are number 9. And they only had 2 kills on that map, so it's going to be interesting to see how far ahead of they are or what placings they come right at the end of the tournament?
I still want that interview game.
Yeah,
That's happening.
can you hook that up, Soul Slayer? If we can get one of the members of SR to come in and give their thoughts about their matches, while
Sure,
we
can do.
okay.
That would be amazing.
And
Unfortunate for SR, we didn't catch what happened, but they got tummy gunned to death.
I think it was Infamous that got got those kills.
But yeah, hopefully we could get a SR member here and they run it through us exactly what happened.
Yeah, there's nobody in the chat right now, but
So right now I'm gonna open the next custom room, and this is for the community that guys have been watching. So the guys that have been asking for the password and ID, room ID, this whole entire time, your dreams are about to come true. Just remember, guys, there is only 100 spots, so please do not get mad because I can't control how many people can be in a room, okay? The numbers do not align with people watching compared to people that can get in. So there will be Division B tomorrow with three best out of 3 and an open custom at the end. During this custom time, our moderators are in the background typing away and calculating and, you know, trying to figure out who won the entire tournament and all the placings, and we'll reveal it right at the end. So stick around for the results. On to you, Zute.
So,
give me analysis on that final circle there.
That final circle, it's the Miramar circle, so it is completely different from Erangel, of course. In the final circles, there was a lot of sniping action going on back and forth, and honestly, how it goes down is just all the teams are gonna be sniping until the zone pushes them, and then they just have to move. There is no gunning for the best position within a Miramar circle because you have barely any cover from spot to spot. So you just have to wait it out, try and down and do as much damage as you can to the opposing team, and just keep your fingers crossed when you're just running down Miramar. I will say though, Miramar does have a lot of little slopes and bumps. Those are very important to take note of because one little small slope or bump could mean the difference between you winning and you losing. And just based on that very last engagement, it just came down to a 2v4 rush, and the 4-man team won, even though it got really close.
Okay, so I got a hold of one of the SRT guys, and I'm asking him to come back into the team chat so I can drag them up.
All right,
get
great.
them there soon.
How's your voice, Zute? Have you had a drink at any time of this stream, or did you just non-stop talk?
First time casting, so I didn't even think to have a drink ready. So I have not taken a sip of any water or any liquid. I honestly, I think my voice, I don't know. How do I sound? Does my voice sound a little bit raspy now?
No, it sounds good with that new microphone.
Oh yeah, it must be the mic. Thank God for the new microphone. You guys should have heard what Wicked was telling me before our sound check today. I was using my laptop mic, and he said I sounded like I was underwater, and not just underwater in a restroom. I don't even know what that means, but that's how bad it was.
You wanted to know what you sounded like. That's my best description of that.
Pretty accurate, but yeah, I think this is pretty fun actually. My voice, I feel like personally, I feel like it's okay. I could probably cast another 2 games maybe. Yeah, that's all I gotta say.
Well, next week is on the Wednesday. It's going to be 6 games. Wait, 2 best of 3. So yeah, 6 games in total.
Oh my. I'll try and make it next week Wednesday if you'll have me, of course. but I am leaving for China on Thursday.
Oh, maybe
Yeah.
Michael, did you hear that? Can Zute get a visit in the office?
Oh yeah, that'd be amazing. Yeah, we are going to. I don't want to sidetrack too much, so I'm gonna just throw this out there real quick. I am vacationing to Shenzhen, and I was told that's where the Tencent headquarters was. So, if you guys could hook me up. But yeah, how did everyone enjoy that amateur league tournament? After those 3 games, for me it was really fun. I wasn't sure what to expect, but the action was great. We saw some insane 1v4s. Shout out to Papa Dabs, I believe. That was insane gameplay. I know I've said insane probably 3 times already, but how often do you see a 1 versus 4? I mean, come on. That was pretty amazing.
And win.
And win. And then just stand there stoically and die to the zone. I don't think he even tried to med. He knew he was dead.
Yeah. All right, guys. I'm releasing the password to my live stream right now. So good luck. I hope you get in, and I'll release it shortly after on screen. So if you haven't joined it before, it's in the top right next to how many people have joined. I know people still get confused with that. MBR says, oh, I can take a break because I'm actually releasing a room ID right now. Thank you, MBR, for battling the masses. Oh, I'll take the password off. There we go. So room ID is 85587. Password is open with a capital O.
Oh, this is a bit funny. So apparently,
You gotta get in, Zute.
yes. Sorry. What is going on?
85587.
Oh, am I? Oh, I have to cast this too?
Yeah, get in.
Okay,
Get in.
I'm coming in right now. I thought I was doing the tournament.
Okay, Wicked and Zute, I just brought up a member from SR. He's in the chat here.
Awesome. Just a second. We're just waiting for Zute to get in. Otherwise, he's gonna be locked out.
Okay. Can you give it to me one more time?
85587.
85587. Okay.
And the password is capital O. It's open. Capital O.
Capital O, and then what else?
It's open. Open with a capital O.
Oh, okay.
There is a 5-minute stream delay, so there is a bit of time, Jizute, but it's filling up fast.
Okay. Yeah, I'm in. I got in. Sorry about that.
Okay, so we have a member right now from the Steel Rain who won the first 2 matches. Let's have a look in the chat. I'm actually in a different Discord window right now. Who do we have in chat, Soulslayer? We have Restart from Steel Rain. Let's get him off the server mute. Alright, Restart, how are you going?
I'm good.
Welcome to the stream. Let us know where your team is from and how long have you guys been playing together?
Yeah.
I think Wicked cut out there.
Oh, sorry. Restart. So let the audience know how long have you guys been playing together and where are you guys from?
Basically, I'm from the Caribbean, Trinidad and Tobago, and my 3 other members are from the US. And basically, we started this team this evening.
You started this team this evening?
Yeah, this evening.
Specifically for this tournament?
Yes, we did.
Wow.
Did you guys play with each other previously?
Yeah. No, we just practiced some games and executed in the tournament, bro.
Wow, it felt like you guys played as a squad for like years in different games and decided to play PUBG Mobile and dominate in that.
Yeah, I know.
So
It's just the
Restart,
Yeah,
were you in those games at all?
yeah, I were.
What were you, how did you feel? Yeah.
What you said?
Which player were you? What was your end game name?
SR Restart.
Oh yeah, you had some good plays there.
Yeah.
So Restart, how did you feel winning those two matches at the beginning there?
Basically, it was a nerve-wracking, man.
Yeah, well,
My hands were sweating. Yeah.
yeah, I get
It
that all
was
the time with
nice.
the sweaty hands. Like when you're nervous and people are watching you, you start
Yeah.
having sweaty hands. You shake a little bit, and things
Yeah,
get.
my heart, then, man.
What was the chat like? We wanted you guys in Discord because we wanted to see your reactions to the wins. But was your chat really excited when they won the first two matches?
Yeah, there were guys start messaging me to join our crew.
Wow, that
Wow!
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah.
Get some clout out there.
Yep.
But who's the end game leader for Steel Rain? Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So great job leading your team to the first two victories. Oh, I would like to ask, what happened on the Miramar match? We didn't catch your team getting wiped out, but we saw you guys all died very quickly.
Yeah. It was guys in a house basing on there was a vehicle driving. So we start shooting at the vehicle and the guys was in the house start shooting at us, so we died.
Oh, so you guys didn't realize there was a team?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
I'm very
Honest
impressed.
mistake.
I'm very impressed with a team that just formed.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. Oh, tell video games that I love that parkour action on map 1. He
Yeah.
probably knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, the balcony walk.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
That was crazy.
Tell him Zute is a fanboying over him right now.
Yeah.
And
I was-
also, congrats to the 1v1 clutch on the second map.
yeah, thanks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was
keep-
crazy.
Again, man.
Yeah,
good.
wait, was that you in the second match? As the
No.
last person? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My question to you as well. Are you guys aiming to be a pro team? Do you want to go head to head with Blacklist, GS, Enemy? Are you
Yeah,
guys?
it will be experience to play against those other pro teams.
So if you if you have the opportunity, are you guys going to take it to go against the pro teams?
Yes, you'll take that opportunity with full force.
Wow.
Okay.
Watch out, Blacklist.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll be keeping a lookout on Steel Rain. Funny story, real quick. Steel Rain SR Restart. We've actually talked before through Discord,
Yeah.
but I did not take note of your name because I did not know who you were. To be
Oh.
honest, I'm sorry about that.
Oh.
But
played-
now I do, and you guys are some people that I will definitely watch out for.
Yeah.
So from the Caribbean, that I've never met someone from there. That's new to
Oh,
me.
nice.
Yeah. See, this is what I like about this games like this. It brings people together that you would never thought that would be together, right? Like I would never thought I'd know Zute and other people that I met in the community.
US and Wicked's in Australia.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I know if we're ever at an event together, we'll be hanging out.
Yeah.
I'll take you out for a chicken dinner, Zute.
Oh. I would love. Okay. the alcohol's on me because I've seen you drink. I'll take the chicken. I'm a bit of a lightweight. Just throwing that out there.
All right, so we've started the map. Thank you very much. Restart from Steel Rain. I'm sure you guys have a bright future. People, you probably have to go back and message the hundreds of people that are trying to join your clan right now. So, I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys have in the near future.
Yeah, congratulations.
We'll see you soon.
Okay, so this custom is just like a typical classic mode, right?
It is a typical classic squad mode.
Except there's 100 players now.
There is 100 players, so it's a little bit more hectic, but it probably won't be as organized as people being on Discord playing as a team. So
I don't even know how to begin to cast this one because
we do have Wolfpack in Team 6, though. There's 3 of them in there.
Oh, okay, all right.
Let's have a look at for any players that we know. Did any of your crew get in? We look like
I see Lazy Bones, Team 18. So Team 18 is Lazy Bones, who I believe was originally GS Lazy from Gangstars. We have BL Action, part of Blacklist. They also have a enemy member, Enemy Quit.
Oh, yeah, Team 17 is a
Team
full
17.
blacklist. It's a full
Team
blacklist.
17. That is like pretty much a starting lineup right there in this game.
I'm a big fan of Pablo from Blacklist.
Oh yeah, Pablo has some very nutty plays.
It seems a lot of your guys like the M16. Tell us about that loadout that you have with the M16 and the AKM.
Oh, so the M16 is by far, personally for me, I would say the strongest long-range gun. And I'm willing to share this secret because I think most of the pro teams have already kind of figured this out. But as a squad, it is better to run 2 long-range rifles and 2 snipers, or at least a 3-to-1 mix. So you don't want a full team of 4 Car 98s, unless if you just happen to have 4 Car 98 gods. But I would say 2 snipers and 2 M16s for long range, or even an M4 for long range, is a really good setup for a team.
So how do you fall in that team? Are you a sniper yourself, or are you...
No, I am a avid believer. M16 on burst fire, that is. If you learn to control the burst on the M16 long range, you could put a lot of suppressive fire and finish off down people and take out just running players really quickly. So
in Team 17 is very close to your fellow members. We've got Lazy Bones off in the distance. They're at the crates, and your Blacklist is in the houses.
At the crates.
Oh, and they have DPEG's team, Bounty Hunters, behind them.
If this custom was on Miramar, I guarantee you all the Blacklist players would have landed Picado, because that's like a little insight. That's what happened last custom game. We ended up killing each other off in Picado at the very start.
I heard Lights Out likes to go to Picado as well.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
On I believe on Powerbang streams, I've seen them drop Hacienda. I think Hacienda is more their groove, if you get what I'm saying. I
see.
Yeah.
But Hacienda is my favorite place to drop there, especially when I'm grinding FPP, because you know, it's just low leagues at the moment, so it's good to have a bit of a brawl at the start.
Yeah.
And if you win that compound, that mansion, you have a lot of loot there.
Yeah. BL Action gets taken out, I believe. And right now, Enemy Quit is in a 1v1 situation, and he finishes off the last person for Team 21, and that is a squad wipe right there by Team 18. The only casualty being BL Action, sadly.
Enemy,
RIP Action.
enemy quit sporting the nurse outfit.
So we are already down to 85 players. 15 have already died. There is a battle in Pochinki, I believe. I'm gonna head over there really quickly.
What? Give me some numbers in Pachinki. We got
20. Team
20?
20 versus team 7, I believe.
Alright, let's have a look. Darky Z.
Yeah, they are actually quite separated, so I think in the meantime we should probably look for another area
Alright, let's
of
go.
fighting.
Let's go over. See. Let's go where Team 6. See where the Wolfpack is at the moment. We've got Kaboom.
Alright.
See if they're in engagement. Kaboom has a pan out.
So yeah, Team Wolfpack has taken over the prison.
Wow.
They have the whole place to themselves over there.
The thing about prison is you don't want to stay there too long.
No. Those overarching hills surrounding prison, players will eventually make their way there and try and high ground people that landed in prison.
Alright, so there's not much action there. They're just looting prison right now. Let's go over to the Ace Clan, who has a full squad in Team 8. And they look like they got Novo by themselves. One of my personal favorites.
Oh yeah, Team 8 with a very good drop.
Wow,
All
there
Nova.
is a Dacia on top of the crates right now.
Really?
Have a
On
look at
Novo?
this. On Novo, yeah.
Oh wow, they drove a Dacia up there. Probably for the stream, and we caught it too.
For the content. Thank you, Ace Clan. Alright. Looks like we gotta go Pachinki. That looks like where the action is right now. Team 3 look like they're in that vicinity with one member left, so they're definitely in that vicinity. He's actually bailing out with a motorbike.
I would do the same, honestly.
When you're the last
When you're
member
the last guy
left,
alive.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say same thing. Last person live, you just want to go for placing.
Yeah, just bail out. There's no need to stay any longer.
Let's go to aim Seguedo. Oh, he's very close to Team 11 right here. There's going to be an encounter. He doesn't see him in the lower apartment building. But I think Team 11 knows that these two members are close by. He's gone across the road. There could be shots fired here if Team 11 sees him. But no, he's gone up and starting to loot the second floor. Now there's been shots fired.
Yeah, I think he is relatively safe. Let's take a look at 20 and 7 in the middle of the map. Oh, this is just Pochinki still.
There's a lot of people in
Yeah.
Pachinki right now.
Yeah, we have two teams chilling in Pochinki still.
Oh wow, 20 and 7 are in close proximity to each other. So let's go to 20's perspective.
They are right next to each other.
We're on Canby with the red dot. Hearing some footsteps in the adjacent building. And I can't stress enough, guys, how important sound is in the game. Like, when I hear players saying, I don't play with sound, I'm like, wow. That is like half the game right there.
Yeah, I would say in first person, sound matters even more. Because third person, you could corner peek, right, and someone.
Yeah.
Still, but in first person, there is no corner peeking. So if you're like hiding behind a wall, the only cues you will get are audio cues. You will have no visual cues. So sound is definitely even more important in first person, which is another big reason why I prefer first person over third person.
Yep, John Gardner died. One of the Team 7 members died. And now they're just getting looted. And the other Team 7 members are very far apart from each other. They need to get together.
which team do you think is gonna win this?
I'm looking at the list and I'm gonna say definitely the Wolfpack. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, Wolfpack.
Blacklist. Blacklist is definitely in there as well. And yeah, Team 6. Team 6, Blacklist. There's a few half-half teams with a couple of pro players mixing it up with each other.
Yeah. Oh, we have a Steel Rain member in Team 14 actually, with 2 kills right now. We have Flex.
Oh, Flex is the one that 1v1 a shooter for the win.
Yes, that was Flex.
And
Not only that, he pulled off a 1v2 just earlier to that when they had 2 different players flanking from different sides.
Yeah, he had the disadvantage as well, and he came back to clutch that match.
Oh, Blacklist Ace took out your friend Dabushka just now.
Oh, Bushka was in the match?
Yeah, well, not anymore.
Oh no.
He was.
Shout out to Bushka. If you guys have not seen his content, he's the most hilarious PUBG Mobile and very skilled player. Go check out his channel, guys. He's amazing.
So Team 14 and Team 15 are right on top of each other, I believe. Yeah, at the... Oh, it's just one member alive from Team 15 still. No, they are just very far separated from each other.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to see where the members are in spectator mode. Alright, looks like they were searching for a vehicle that whole time. They split apart to find a vehicle. One's got a buggy. I don't know where the other member is.
Wolfpack just got taken out.
Who?
Wolfpack.
No, Team 6 is still there.
No, okay. I saw... Yeah, they got knocked, though. What is happening with Team 6?
Oh, yeah. Team 6 is in trouble. Jason is reviving. And they're getting pushed. Kaboom has defending.
With a shotgun on Tech Critter. And we got the 2 buckets. The Lucky Bucket and the Blood Bucket. They're pushing in.
Jason kills Lucky Bucket. What I love about this engagement is these players play off stream a lot together, so it's funny how they're all in the same vicinity and shooting each other up. Just friends playing PUBG Mobile.
You know, they want that bragging right after the game.
Oh, yeah.
So it seems like Team 13, the 2 buckets, have high ground advantage, but they are down 2 members.
Have they formed a bucket clan?
I'm not sure. I will say Lucky Bucket and Blood Bucket are some of my most frequent viewers of my stream too. So I know these players are actually decently skilled, so they could win this 2v4. Even against players like Wolfpack.
Oh, Kaboom is stalking Blood Bucket right now with some throwables. Lucky Bucket is a capable player, so he could clutch this with the high ground. Oh no, here comes the Kobe grenade. What will come out of it?
Almost. That was very close.
I think he just needed to hold that grenade a little bit longer so they didn't have time to run away from it. And he may have got something out of it.
I would like to note in this situation, the 2 buckets are separated from each other, which is the correct play. When it's this close of an engagement, being on top of each other is not an advantage because you will not get a chance to revive your team. So playing 2 different angles is the correct call here.
Jayla's about to stick up on Lucky Bucket. I know these 2 have a rival with each other. Unfortunately, she doesn't see him yet.
Oh, this is Oh, Lucky Bucket does not go since Lucky. Oh, and the Buckets, sadly, did
The-
not win.
The buckets, yeah, unfortunately, go down.
I think there's a pun to be had in there, but I couldn't.
Yeah, I'm trying to think it like the drop bucket. No.
The
No.
Buckets took the bucket.
Oh man, the whole.
Is that it? Is
Yeah.
that a saying?
Damn it! I was trying to make a pun, but there's nothing. I got nothing right now. It's gone.
It's okay. This is why I am your support and co-caster.
Let's go to I hate chicken.
I hate chicken. Which? Oh, Team 11. Interesting name.
So does he like coming second in matches? Is that what it is?
Just to let you know, whenever you want, it's in the team standings for Division A today.
Oh,
Okay.
the results are in and will be revealed after this custom match.
Stay tuned. Alright, let's see which top teams are still up. So, Team 17 with the full starting lineup of Blacklist are still alive. Team 18 with ex-GS member Enemy Quit, and I am not sure who Nori L7 is. They are still alive. And of course we have the Wolfpack squad.
So we've got Acer and Ignix having eyes on 16 down in the lower compound, and they have some.
Oh, they are about to be hit by Team 2 also.
Let's see if they can handle this situation, which I'm confident they will.
Ace takes out Soldier Boom. Look at Blacklist just pushing aggressively. This is one difference between pro teams and amateur teams.
Wow!
We get
Did you see that double air jump and to finish off that remaining
no,
goal?
I did not catch it. I was watching Pablo actually.
So guys, an interesting fact, number 2 Gonfrey's here in the single story, about to get attacked by Blacklist. He was the one that actually killed me in the bounty match. So he's on the stream right now. I'm glad he got into the game.
So Blacklist is currently surrounded. Oh, watch Ignix with that M16 burst. I'm not sure if he caught that, but he downed that guy so fast. The only way he could have downed him faster was with a Car 98 shot straight to the head.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, and did you catch that one?
Yeah, aims.
Wicked?
He got Segredo by the side of the building with the M16.
Exactly. And that is why we like to run an M16.
Well, ever since our video we made together, Zute, giving me pro tips, I have been using the M16, and my kill rate has improved with it.
Oh, that's great to hear. But yeah, Blacklist just makes short work. Notice how they were surrounded by 2 teams, but they just picked a direction they wanted to overtake, and they just took it. And as I was saying earlier, one thing with these pro teams is the instant they knock another member on the other team, all 4 members will play aggro and play aggressive. Whereas in the amateur cup, I believe that didn't happen as frequently, and with Nox, teams tend to play passive still, and they allowed their advantage to go away actually by letting the other team pick up their member. Yeah,
there was a lot of in the minor leagues. There was a lot of standoffs across the road from each other or adjacent buildings. There was not many pushing going on, not much aggressive play.
Yeah. So I'd like to say aggressive play does not mean it is a better play. It's timed aggressions, as I would like to put it.
Oh, I like that.
There are very small key points in an engagement where aggression is the correct play. But that's what separates pro teams from amateur teams too, is figuring out the timed aggression plays. Ignix with the Car 98 has sights on Team 4.
Yep.
Team 4 is running out in the open.
Ethan Yota is in trouble, getting hit from the Blacklist crew. seeks refuge behind the tree, and they don't have an angle on him anymore. He's going to put some bandages on. That means he does not have a first aid of any sort. So he's looking pretty grim right now.
Yeah. And in this long-range engagement, we do have one M16 player keeping suppressive fire, while Ignix is holding the Car 98. So that way, keep a team suppressed in the distance, always trying to run and juke, while you have a Car 98 guy taking easy shots on them.
So it looks like Blacklist is looking to move on to the Team 4 position. M16 by Ace.
Yoder. Ethan Yoder just out there running for his life against 4 Blacklist players.
Yeah, he probably...
Team 16 and 11 are about to engage, so let's take a look at this.
We got mapped on... Mapped got knocked down from Vegan Baby in the fields. Great shot.
Vegan Baby. Yeah,
oh, and
that was a...
grenade! Does a Kobe inside the house, squad wipes the whole Team 16, and I Hate Chicken. Looks like he may get closer to that chicken.
Yeah. Maybe he hates chicken because his teammate is a vegan baby.
Maybe that's correct. Now we got Ethan. Strange strategy, proning on the beach.
Alright, is Team 24 and Team 25 are right on top of each other.
Alright, let's have a look at that.
I think this is a hillside skirmish going on. Oh, I don't think they're aware of each other, though.
Oh, they're very close, though.
Let's take a quick look at the teams up. We have all of Team Ace alive. Team Wolfpack is alive. Blacklist is alive. And Team 18 is also alive still.
I'll watch
So
this.
all the top players are still alive.
I've got a feeling Kaboom will see this Team 25 member. Let's see any shots fired on him. Creeping up to the Wolfpack in the compound. Solo right now. Where is his teammate? His teammate's lagging a little bit behind. And,
and
Team 24 is right close to him as well.
yeah, they have not seen each other. They're just running parallel right next to each other.
Maybe they're elected to exist in the same space to fight against the Wolfpack.
Oh, Kaboom takes out enemy Quit, though, with a long-range shot.
Wow, let's have a look at...
Yeah, between Team 6 and Team 18, they are having a long-range duel.
Yep, Kaboom has the 8 times on the Car 98.
I believe they heard the Jeep pulling up next to them in the Wizard Tower, however.
Yep, Jason has eyes on Team 25.
Meanwhile, Blacklist is up against Team 18. Team 17 and Team 18 are right next to each other. They're just across the house. Oh, Team 18 is actually the ones that was fighting Wolfpack. Oh, Ignix with a double nade. I don't know if you caught that.
Yeah, I got it on the feed, but on Pablo's.
Watch this push. Look at this push. Double nade.
Oh! Pablo nearly takes out the people in the Jeep.
And Team 18 is finished. Ignix
Wow.
with a double nade. An instant aggression. That's how a pro team plays right there. Great nade by Ignix too.
We're having a sniper battle between Wolfpack and Team 17. Izzo is down. Jason with 4 kills has eyes on the Team 17 guys. There is a crate that dropped near Team 17, but I don't think they're daring to go for that right now. So we've got Team 24 still at the Wizard Tower.
And all the other teams are moving in for close to the last circle. This next circle will determine who has a big advantage, because currently in this circle it is all open fields except for a few buildings.
Wow.
And it looks like the circle favors Blacklist.
Yeah.
Circle definitely flavors Blacklist, and this.
It's like they predicted it. Alright, so we
It's
have
that,
Wolfpack in the opposite compounds. I think Blacklist and Wolfpack may be in the same vicinity very shortly.
Do you think Team Wolfpack would drive the car into Blacklist?
Look. Don't want to reveal any secrets. I'm kidding. But
Okay. Well, they're getting in the car right now. Let's
yeah.
see where they go.
They're big advocates of driving and smacking into buildings now since some Blacklist training.
Wow. But if they were trained correctly, they would know not to smack into that building.
Oh,
because
definitely not.
Team 17 is aware of their position.
So
They
Jayla
will be ready.
is hunting someone in the distance with the M4. She does get a few shots off. Now they're gonna run into Blacklist very shortly. This could be very dangerous for the Wolfpack.
Now they're electing to drive all the way around.
Oh!
But they will run into Team 8.
They will. Let's go over to Team 8 to see if they hear the Wolfpack coming in the vicinity right now. Oh, they're too focused on the Blacklist. Wolfpack may get the flank on them.
Wolfpack is actually driving all the way around.
I think they spotted Blacklist earlier, and that's why they are going on that route.
Let's take a look. Oh, there's going to be a huge battle. Wolfpack is driving into 4 different teams, actually. Ooh,
Oh, they crashed into the fence.
car. That driving is along the same lines as my driving skills, but they do make it into safety.
Oh,
Meanwhile,
good.
Ace is fighting Blacklist. It is a long-range duel, though, so I don't think anything's going to happen, except for Team 8 does have to push into Blacklist due to the zone.
Oh yeah, they're in trouble. I think Wolfpack was going for positioning there, and I think they made the right call.
Yeah, Team 8 is just getting picked apart because they are not in the zone. Easy pickings for Blacklist. And Team 8 is taken out by Blacklist. Except there is one member in Team 8, Alkaline, who does have this tree spot, but he's in a 1v4 situation.
I'm very impressed with a solo member of Team 24 still alive.
Oh yeah, wow.
Oh, Team 1 is approaching Team 6. The Wolfpack will be under fire right now.
Wolfpack with the advantage point now. They have a, so Wolfpack and Team 22 are the only squads with the circle and buildings.
Jason ready with the grenade. He's gonna throw it at the person at the crate on Team 1. Will he get the Kobe? Misses. Has another grenade in hand. Team 1 is in trouble if he doesn't get out of there because Jason is really good with the grenade. And it hits him with half health left. We've got another Team 1 member just outside of Jason's window. Will he see him?
He's just crawling. Currently, the grass is in rendering distance, so him proning in the grass is a smart move. But we also have Team 14 with SR Flex. They are caught in a very bad position. And they are in the blue zone. They have to make a run for it. SR Flex out in the open with 1 HP, running straight into Team 1. And Blacklist pulls up in the warehouse right next to Wolfpack.
Oh my goodness, this is going to be an insane battle right now.
There's 19 teams alive.
Wow.
Small circle. Ooh. I think Wolfpack just tried to throw a nade through the roof of barn. That would have been amazing to hit. And actually, Jason does hit someone in the barn by throwing it through the hole.
Wow.
That is one nasty throw.
I told you he's good at his grenades.
They're trying to throw in mollies now too. This is Wolfpack Oh, Wolfpack knocks another member. These nades are on point by Wolfpack. I know your strats now.
Team 20.
Here comes the push. Here comes the push.
Oh, wow. There's a big
Pablo,
Wolfpack.
the only
Wolfpack push. Oh my god, Pablo! Pablo's the only one alive? Is Pablo the only one alive?
Pablo versus Kaboom right now. Oh, Pablo! Oh, Pablo!
Oh my goodness, that was an epic battle. That was a... Look at Pablo's health though. Pablo's health was so close.
I think that was a 2v4. Maybe a 3v4. I know 2 people were knocked. They might have had time to pick up 1 player. But that was an insane hold by Pablo.
I'm very impressed with the Wolfpack's push once they knocked someone though. That was they showed aggression there.
That was timed aggression.
Alright, we've got Team 22 in the building. I think they have the safest spot right now.
Oh yeah, Team 22 has just been chilling in that building. Oh, speaking of which, Pablo just takes out a player. I'm not sure where. Teams Pablo or Blacklist might get snuck up on by Team 5.
Oh, here we go. This Pablo with the... He takes 1. 2-piece by Pablo. Pablo is going insane right now. He has 9 kills.
That is Pablo for you right there.
I secretly fanboy over Pablo when I see him play.
No, I've been a fan of Pablo. Look at Pablo.
Wow.
He's spraying the smoke. Does not care. And looks like the final circle favors Blacklist actually.
Once again, they must have an Oracle on their side. It's all about positioning though, and I don't think it's luck that Blacklist has the circle.
I mean, Blacklist did have to drive into the warehouse earlier, so they have been having to fight for their circles, but they have a really good final circle right now. Acer covering one side, Pablo covering the other. And the circle is moving. Team 22 has to make a move. Pablo's going to mow them down for sure.
Yep. It's mowing down the M4 in his hand, and this guy in the tractor will probably get picked off very shortly. Yep, Pablo sees him. Pablo has eyes on Team 22. He's done for. He doesn't even see Pablo in the warehouse.
22 does take out a member of Team 5 though, helping out Blacklist. Now it's a 2v2. Acer sees them. They are finished.
Wow.
And there we go. 6 kills, 10 kills, and 7 kills. That's Blacklist for you.
That was an amazing finish.
Shout out to Blacklist.
Always plugging.
Representing Blacklist. Even our casters are good. JK. I'm just kidding.
All right, so
that was a fun game.
Yeah, that was good. My favorite part of the moment was definitely Wolfpack and Blacklist clashing heads there.
Yeah.
That was really close. Like Kaboom nearly clutched that, but Pablo just held it down strong. I'm pretty sure Kaboom actually had an M16 and Kar 98 loadout, which is unfortunate for that situation. So that could have been his downfall there.
If I know for a fact if Kaboom, even if he had a UMP or some type of automatic gun, he probably would have taken it.
Yeah.
It was super close though. I think for sure though, something that stood out to me as a competitive Blacklist player is that Wolfpack nades.
Oh my goodness.
On point. I would not have thought to throw nades through the opening of top barn from the other house, and he got 2 knocks off of that. Those were some amazing nades.
Okay, so all right, the results are in, guys. I'm just trying to figure out the format that I have received it in. Just a moment. Okay. Okay. I know. I see what happened here. Hey, I just need to confirm the numbers here. They don't add up in the right order. Just a moment. If the moderators can check the results page, that'd be awesome. The stuff only. I think we need to get Pablo in for a video. What do you reckon, Zute?
Oh, for that new series that you're about to start?
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. I think yeah, that would be Pablo is definitely a favorite. He's definitely a standout player. And after that performance, wow.
Oh, okay. I see. I was looking at the wrong chat. So I'm about to reveal the standings for the minor league. Standing Division A. Here we go. I found it. All right, guys. I'm gonna put in chat I'm gonna read it out, but I'm also gonna put them in the chat so you guys can see the results. So they're the numbers on the live stream. I'm just gonna copy and paste. Actually, I can't. So I can't copy and paste because it's just too many letters. So I'm just gonna read it out, guys, and we'll announce it on my Discord so you can formally see it. So in number 14, we had Poison Esports on 180 points. Number 30 on 13th place, Silent Assassins 265. We had Griffin on 270, Terminators on 335, Exist on 370, Bounty Hunters with 435 points, Obelix Esports at 440, Merciless Clan at 450, Chicken Clan at 450, pretty much tied 6th and 7th there. Inferno at 480 points. The top 4 is Exodus Esports at number 4, which is the XES tag at 555. And then we had number 3, Atlas Security, which is the AS clan at 595. Second place goes to Ace Clan and 690, and Steel Rain with a dominant score of 965 points takes out Division A for the minor leagues.
Those are some impressive numbers. And I do like to point out real quick, I think picking top 4 was a very good cutoff because if you notice between number 4 and number 5, there is close to 100-point difference. But between 5 all the way down to 9, it's just like a couple points within each other. It's like a kills difference. It literally is a kill difference away.
Yeah.
So I think the top 4 are definitely the dominant top 4 for Division A for today's tournament matches.
Yeah, what an exciting day, and it was good to see some rising stars that I'm really looking forward to in the near future. I think Steel Rain has a fan base now, so we can see them maybe in the pro leagues in 1 or 2 weeks from now.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And that's not to say though, tomorrow we just might see some even bigger stars. Who knows what could happen tomorrow?
Oh yeah, Sakumai is ready to go with her crew. So
Sakumai is ready.
yeah, I've seen her in Ace League, so she's capable.
She's a good player. She could hold her own. And of course, I've coached her on the ways of the M16 too. So
Oh, that's
let's
dangerous.
see.
So, guys, if you don't know who I'm casting with right now, and if you're living under a rock, it's Blacklist Zute from obviously Blacklist Clan. I have his Twitch on screen right now. Go give him a follow. He will probably be there tomorrow if he can make it for Division B.
Yes.
Okay, that was a confirmation on stream. So
yes, I will try and make it for sure.
okay, there we go.
Currently, since I am playing in Saturday's tournament, my first priority is team practice. But if team practice is not scheduled for tournament casting time, I will be your co-caster.
Awesome, fantastic, and I'm sure people would love to see you there. And I would like to thank all the moderators that were behind the scenes. We got Daddy Salt, Enemy Prof, Enemy Quit, Soul Slayer, Jeremy, Dana Scully from FWG, and thanks for organizing it behind the scenes. Those guys are amazing. I think a few Blacklist guys, JC and the God, also helped out, and Soul Slayer as well, who does a lot of the organizing on my behalf for the Wolfpack. So Zute, thank you very much for joining us today. It was a pleasure having you.
Likewise.
That's good to hear. But guys, on the stream, thank you very much for joining us. Make sure you smack that like button on the stream, both on my channel and also the PUBG Mobile channel. Let's see if we can get PUBG Mobile channel to 200k and my channel to 100k by the time either VOD has been out for a while. So with that being said, tomorrow is the Minor Leagues Division B, same time as today, 10:30 p.m. Eastern, and we should see some more upcoming stars in that one too, hopefully. So with that being said, see you later and stay wicked. And last final words, Sute?
Yeah, thank you all for tuning in. I said this earlier in the stream, but it is the community that is honestly the best part of PUBG Mobile right now. So love all you guys, love all the viewers, and yeah, thanks for tuning in, and make sure to tune in tomorrow.
All right, and see you guys later. Stay wicked.